Did it work?
Hello.
Did it work? Am I
No.
here? Isn't it lovely?
No, you're still in Canada.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I have not forgot? Honestly, this does kind of feel like Canada because every time I come back from Canada, I'm here. So in my mind, they're kind of related. Again, you can't see that you're on my hand, but you see, because you're over there. Well, or no, because if I look that way, you're always, never mind. Hello! Good to see you. All right, so I think the chat has changed because now, again, you can't see this, but my messages are at the top. So the newest ones are up here, not down here, like I'm used to. So I'm gonna read this in the right order. Fish. Oh, thank you, Din.
Welcome home, freaky fish guy.
I was not so freaky. Was it freaky? No, that was no freaky.
It was freaky.
Well, we'll get to the stories. But, yes, welcome to a actually well-timed thing because not only do I have stories to tell for the first part of this, there's also over there now a cave that we can just go into. I had to find it. I didn't know where it was. But so after I get through all the stories, we can go in there and explore. I just figured I'd hang around out here for a bit while I tell the stories so we're not, like, distracted and trying to tell stories in there. Jay got freaky with the bikini babes. There were no bikinis this year. This is fine.
Why not?
I don't choose it. I don't go up there saying there is a dress code, a mandatory for the trip.
Jay,
What?
you could have been the bikini store.
That'd be quite the story, but no, that's not exactly what happened. But before I get
You
into
don't
it,
want to do that with your father?
No, you know what? That's not really the father-son time that we're trying to have. Anyway, is the volume okay? Is everything else all good? And a week is not that long, but when you're trying to come back after vacation, I have to remember how everything works. So again, staring at my hand, and you can't see. Little tiny chat, is it okay? Shh. Oh, there's my hand. Hello. Volume seems good. All right, thank you, Rockman. Good. Yes. So I will.
Yeah?
What? I didn't see this before.
It's a hat.
It's a hat. Okay. Why do I have a hat? Here, Half-Fish, you have a hat. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Oh! I mean, this is probably a year old, but we're good. Good. Yes, so we came back. Yes, now it is time for more feasting. Oh, it's glorious. Where'd you begin? So this year was, a little more dicey than it was meant to be. I don't know if I really mentioned this before. I'm gonna go where the small fish are. So just to get back, I always get confused on how to catch fish here. But I believe I at least mentioned that we're going a week later than we did this year, which is why I was excited, because I'm like, oh man, I get to come back for all the game reveals, of which there were none.
No, there were some.
Except for directed today. Were there some?
No, there were some.
Oh, okay.
Like, there was, well, no, you were here when the reveals were here, so while you were gone, there were none. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay, yes. Like, I saw it was around for, like, the Silk Song thing and all that. Move over here. So, okay. But there's no, like, big VR, big screen, like, watching of Nintendo Direct things. So it didn't end up mattering in the end, but, well, yes.
We could watch the 25-minute Xenoblade Direct one.
What gets revealed in that one?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Okay, yeah, here's some small fish to get up to. This is the free one, right? Yes. All right, good. Come here, Rod. It's so weird. You know what I realize? Right? Yeah. I think I mentioned this last year, too. When I play in VR, I grab the rod with my other hand. Like, when I fish with a real rod, it's in this hand. But this feels weird. Why does this feel weird?
I don't know.
All week, I was fishing like this. Right? Or am I crazy?
Yes, you're crazy. Oh, I told Jay about the Final Fantasy one, because Jay was about to leave for that one, but I told him what essentially happened in this.
Oh yeah,
I
that explains it
still
from
want
that
to
one.
know about Ever Crisis.
That is what it's like to live in a Final Fantasy 16. There's been so many finals that it's an ever crisis. I remember how to cast. Cool. All right. So anyway, good. So yes. Well, okay. So as I was getting into, the reason why things were a week later this year was because I was supposed to make the reservation back in like January. Oh my God, there's a fish. And I forgot until like, oh hi Fox, until like,
What, Fox?
right there, the fox walking along the beach. I believe I saw them earlier. They will come to that spot over there. Here they come.
I think your pointing is a bit off.
Oh no, ow! When it pops up and it gets this fish. Oh, that's right. I forgot how long these fish take to get in here. Fox, you coming in? I swear there's a fox there. Anyway, so we all remember what happens in January, right?
What?
Well, you know why I would be so distracted that I would forget to do
Oh.
to get a reservation in January. So Dinosaur Ark Survival Evolved server. Oops.
So what
anyway.
you're telling me is that next January I need to yell at you.
No. Well, okay. Apparently not. Okay, we'll get into that. Hey, got the fish. Hello. Come here. Oh, there you are.
There he
see?
is.
Okay, so I'm pointing at the fox as it runs away. Right.
You're pointing a little bit to the right of it. Alright.
Wait, what was $0?
Good question.
Oh. Doctor? Anyway. Yeah. Oh, right, because I have the chat on the Hammer the Rod. I see. So, okay. So, yes. So that is the crux of all of the stories, I think, is that it centers around me, by accident, making us a week later than usual. And that's not a lot of time, you know? It's not really that long. But because we go up and the bass are spawning under the water. That's where I was thinking about the freaky fish thing. Anyway, so the fish, the bass are up on nests, and that means that the pike, the fish that we're going for, the big long ones, are hanging out deeper water by the spawning beds in the shallow water. So we know where the pike are. If we are late, because spawning doesn't last that long, the bass go away, and then it's harder to find the pike, in a way. So that means, oopsie poopsie, we might miss the correct timing and then have no idea where the fish are, because they might go deeper and be hard to get up. So I am trying not to think about this. Like, I could literally make this one of the hardest fishing trips that we've ever had. And so I go up there, and oh my god, I was working. Like, I had what we call a focus day, where we don't take any new calls at my job, and I was still working until 8 at night, so 3 extra hours after work to get all my cases in a row so that I could go fishing up there. And I had to write another email, so actually, I left at more like 10 o'clock, 10:30, and I got to my parents' place at like 2 a.m., where we're supposed to leave for fishing in the morning. Oh, it's a whole to-do. So, when we go up there, we have a nice, lovely conversations all the way up. We go and we get to the cottage rental place in the front desk. And oh man, the guy at the desk was just so excited. So many pike were caught, and they were so much bigger than what people were used to. I'm like, oh my god, that's so exciting. That's great. Okay, so maybe I haven't messed things up. All right. So we go out.
Maybe.
So we get the cabin set up. Now, we're used to camping in Canada. That's usually what we do. But so, okay, this is our second year going to the St. Lawrence. Clayton, New York. Like, right below the Canadian border. As close as we could get to good old Canada, but couldn't get across. Will you get out of the water? Oh, thank you. And, so we get to this spot, and oh, on top of everything else, too, last year's fishing was incredibly hard compared to what we're used to. And, no, I never messed up anything. That's crazy. So last year, we got, in total, 6 pike of the fish we were going for. Of the whole week. Where in Canada, we can get 6 pike in a day. So it's a very surprisingly hard fishing. And plus, along the shore, around here, usually there's little tiny panfish. Like if you go bobber fishing and you catch a sunfish or something and all that, like that is usually pretty easy fishing to have because they are angry little things. They are like the chihuahua of the water. And even though you're not fishing for them, they will bite on lures bigger than they are. They're just demons. So you accidentally hook the fish and you throw them back in there, but we add them to our numbers. So because of all the little angry fish, we get, I mean, in a week, like I'll tentatively say 300 fish. But last year, we might have got less than 50 in turn because all the little fish were just not there. And we just really couldn't figure out why. And this year, we have a theory, but we'll get to that. But anyway, so I'm just hoping that the fishing is going to be better than last year. And here's the guy at the front of the desk like, oh man, the fishing's so good. And, okay, yeah, so we didn't go camping. We could set up the cabin pretty quick. So we were able to go and go out in the water that evening, which is not something we can usually do. And, in doing so, sorry. Oh, you were not as big as I thought you were. Yeah, so in doing so, we got to go out fishing, and we're out there for 3 hours, and we didn't catch a single fish. We didn't get a nibble, a bite, nothing. And that is when I'm sitting in the boat, and we're going back, and we said, like, we're hungry, we have to go get some food, we gotta go get the burgers, and I sat in there, and I'm like, oh no. Was all the good fishing last week, the week we were supposed to go, and did I eternally fuck up this fishing trip? No. Now my dad's trying to get me not to think about these things.
No,
I mean we have a relaxed set no matter what, but it's still sad. Music is slightly too loud relative to your voices. Okay, well thank you. I did try to ask about
can't.
Oh, sorry.
He did, and it was fine before, but also there, now I finally have access to control.
Okay, yeah, so I think it's when I look at the chat and I, like, reveal it that I have, like, control over it. Maybe I can try to remove that somehow, but sorry. Let's try not to do those at the same time.
I was trying to work on that for a little while, and I had no...
Oh, yeah, so I'll be more careful. And plus, also, YouTube and video volume, like, we cannot blame anybody. It's just YouTube inconsistencies. How dare they? But anyway, yes. What's that?
Think I fixed it?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, let us know.
I having this goddamn fly in my way, though, that is annoying the shit out of me.
I'm so sorry. I, who's been out in the water for a week, understand.
On the full screen. On the full screen.
Will it not let you?
Yeah, whatever you roll, swim in, I can't do anything.
Oh, okay. Now. I gotta wait till this fish is in, because it's fighting me. Now let's go. Yeah, because the chat's not even, like, up right now, so I don't know what I would be doing. Whoa! Hey, little buddy! I am so sorry. Welcome to the air.
There we go.
May I have $1? Okay, good. All right, so you good? So you don't need to move anything else?
Now I did it.
Okay, cool. All right, anyway, yeah, so there we go. Got no fish. Was so distraught. And so we go out there, but I'm trying not to think about it and just stay relaxed, like no matter what, even if it's like rougher fishing. Like, my job has been rather difficult as of late, so no matter what, I get to go out, float in the water, and we usually float along the shore, and we see all kinds of boathouses and nature and stuff, which we did. And so I'm like, okay, well, we're going to be okay. We get up next morning, and we go out, and in the first hour, both me and my dad, we caught a 30-inch pike. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, to put that into perspective, we've been fishing. We started this Canada trip tradition back in middle school. So we've been doing this probably realistically for 20 years. And in 20 years, I would say that our average fish is 20 to 24 inches long, where a 30-inch pike is like the biggest pike you will get on a trip. You get one of those, and it's probably maybe every third trip that you get one that big. The biggest one I've ever caught, was 33 inches. So I'm like, excuse me? These are both how big? Oh my, this is good. Okay, very nice. So, and it's great because I got to relax. My dad caught the fish first. And because I'm like, oh, thank God the pike are still biting. I didn't fuck up the fishing trip. And then my dad, because my dad's been fishing for years, but he knows that this fishing trip is the one time a year that I ever go fishing. So it's really important for me to get big fish as well. Remember that for later. And So doing all that, and we get this fish. So then I get to relax. He caught a fish, and then he gets to relax because immediately we've gotten what is to us very, very big fish, and we're like, ooh, this is great. And we then proceeded throughout the trip to have an average size of pike be 30 inches. I gotta say 28 to 30 inches. Oh my God, this rod. I am so sorry. Oh, doctor, it's good to see you again. Hello. You are bigger than I remember. Anyway, in you go. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
That's a big fish.
Yeah, that is. But I think they're supposed to be. So yeah, okay, $6 more. How much money do I have?
I meant the 30 inches because
Oh, you looked it up. Oh, okay, well, $600. Nice. Yeah, so like I can say it like, no, this is not
inches. It's fly.
What? Oh, the fly
is flying around the microphone.
Oh,
that refuses to go away. I hit it 10 times and it still comes back.
Yeah. So I hope you can get rid of it. But yeah, so I don't know all you out there, all your body proportions, but a 33-inch pike, for reference, would be about the length of my arm. So we would say that the length of the fish we were getting was roughly about the length of your arm. So if you hold that out, oh my God. If you hold out your arm, that's about the size of the fish that we were getting. And they're as thick as your arm, too. They're a big, chunky boys. And you get them on there, and we get them on little tiny rods. I think I explain this each year, but it's interesting. This is fine. I'm sure I will not die to a lightning strike. This tall rod in the sky. Yeah, so you see this line right here. This is your standard, what you're used to fishing line. That's like plastic and clear. That's what you think of when you think of like fishing line. However, what we fish with is called super line, which is essentially woven thread. We're basically, and so it's like 10 times stronger than fishing line. And so then what we have are these little tiny fishing rods that are called ugly sticks. Their slogan is that they are not pretty to look at, but they are built to survive a lot of things. They're really flexible. So we're catching fish on rods that are a lot smaller than they're supposed to do. Remember that for later too. Anyway, so the fish feel really big on these rods. It's a lot of fun. So even though we're not getting those like monster like pike, and they're also musky in St. Lawrence and up there as well. They're kind of the same fish, but they can get a lot bigger. These can get like 4 to 5 feet long, so it can be a whole to-do to be able to catch those as well. But so we're not catching the big ones, but on our rods, they feel like the big ones. Oh, it's very good. So it's a lot of fun for that one there. But I feel like with how easy this line breaks on here, this is supposed to be simulating like your usual fishing line. But anyway, where's we going? Let me check it. Whoops. No, wait, no. Can you tell what fish that is yet? The chat. Everyone is good. It's a regional thing. There's nothing that seems less interesting than going to freshwater fishing. Give me a boat and some saltwater. Oh, okay. No, I have not tried saltwater fishing. Now, okay, but I actually was going to get into that. So, we are out on the water from like 9 a.m. to like 7 p.m. We are literally, like, we'll pull up to the shore and have lunch and stuff. We'll tie up to some trees and have it on there. Because we have we have a pontoon boat, which has a giant awning over it. Oh, yeah.
When are you going to check the server?
When am I going to check the server? Check what server? Check the server?
The Minecraft server on Eurofishing.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started about the Minecraft server! I haven't had a chance to talk about that yet! What the hell, little demon is on the... What is that? What do I have? Oh. Oh, hello. It's a Minecraft tropical fish. The son of a bitch. But anyway, yeah, so I'm working with freaking, like 1 bar, and but I feel awful because I see that the Minecraft server has, yeah, okay, thank you. And all these issues trying to happen, and I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how much I left you guys hanging, but I swear I did my best, because when we get up, because the St. Lawrence, like I said, there's actually, where we were in St. Lawrence, the river, like, was cut in half. One side was the U.S. and one side was Canada, and you couldn't like fish in the Canada side unless you had a Canadian fishing license. But even when we got close to the border, we were touching Canadian cell towers, and it just stopped. The signal stopped. So a lot of places I had no signal, but I was trying. It was 200% not. I know. I just felt bad. I can't believe that popped up the day that I left. Jesus. And I'm sitting there, and I can see my dad looking at me too, like, oh no, he's like, we're getting pike on a day that they're biting, and I kept trying to, like, while we're motoring, I have the phone out, like, I'm gonna fix the server. But there were some times I had to get on there because I was waiting for the Minecraft support to get back to me on what was going on. But I did my best. And thankfully, you guys got it all sorted out with the entity stuff moving forward, so we got a chance to relax more later in the week. But anyway, that's another little demon. So we're out there, so we can be out in the rain like this, but we have this comfy, wide boat with a giant like awning on the top that's all folded out, like kind of like a pop-up car, and we can just hang out underneath it and cast, so we can rain all at once. As long as it's not lightning as it is right now, then we can just be out there all day, and it's great. And so it is a very nice setup that we have, especially because this pontoon boat was built by my dad over the summer. Now, he built it out of pieces of a pontoon boat that he made years ago, which is how he was able to make a whole boat in just over, I shouldn't even say the summer. He made it over last summer after our fishing trip. So the year between last fishing trip and this one. Oh, I wasn't even reeling, but thank you. Hi. Look how tiny you are. All right. In you go. $1? Yeah, about what I thought. All right. Anyway. So he built this boat. So I was feeling especially bad. I'm like, oh no, if I mess with the victim, he built the boat. He built this boat that we're in. They were built by my father's own hands, and I just wanted to catch it. Okay, catch fish and have a good time. So thankfully we did. And we're out there all day. We're catching. So I would say this year, because I said last year we got like 6 pike. This year we ended with 19, and which was a lot more.
Well, not as good as usual then.
Yeah, but like I said, we're using like 22 inches, and the average was 30. They were bigger, so we're like, it was so weird that the fishing was so much slower, but at the same point, it was also so much better. Like you were really rewarded for how long you were waiting. I mean, I have like $600. I might as well try to some other bait in here. Okay. Anyway, so it was interesting, but I'm just so glad that it's worked out that way, because It really could have not and been really rough, and I would have felt really bad. So I ended up having a nice, relaxing time. It was cool. And we do our usual stuff, like we're doing lure fishing along the shore. And oh yeah, Havoc, because I find freshwater fishing. We like catching the fish, but part of the whole thing, being out in the boat all day, which is why I brought that up, that's right, is that we're floating along the shore, and we're looking at like houses and the nature and stuff, and it's just really a relaxing time to do, where it's not, you don't have like the waves of the ocean, because I say that having never actually been on a boat in the ocean. I should really try that at some point, and I'll let you know how they compare. But yes, it was a good time with a lot of fish that we had. Oh yes. We're doing our usual stuff. So we are catch and release. My hands are vibrating. Is that a wedding ring I feel with my fishing force powers? 'Cause I remember that one time I was paddling out here and it wasn't anywhere. Wait, I can't tell if there's a oh, no, there you are. Come here. Haha. Man, I wish I could go fishing in real life and just catch a ring and get $28. This would be the life. I could feed myself for a month. Alright, anyway. Oh, somehow I have right-clicked on the... And how do I... Go, there you go. Nope, I brought up a thing. Cancel. I do not want to print the chat. No computer, that's not what I'm going for. That's a cheap ass ring. Well, it's also, been submerged. But anyway, I'm actually wondering if the salmon is meant for sturgeon. I don't know if it is, but I want to catch one. That's like the one fish out here in the main area I have not caught. So that's where I'm going at the moment, if you're curious. But yeah, so we do catch and release. And so the...
Print us.
What's that?
The chat.
Crimp dust?
Print.
Oh, print us. No, I will not print us. I'll print you. I have you here. It's fine in the recording. All right, yes. So, as part of one of our shore rests, we're hanging out on the dock, and it's by a little park. And there were some tourists around, and there were some people there, which by the dialect I was hearing were from China. And so they're around. Okay, so they're working up the courage basically to come over and say hi to us. Because there we are in like cowboy hats and fishing gear. I'm sitting there untangling my fishing line because it got all wrapped around itself. And like, hello, like, oh, hi, yes, how you doing? Like, oh, we're doing great. So how is the fishing? Oh, it's so good. We got lots of good fish this year. Like, oh, that's so great. And so we're going through, and I apparently happen upon what they're after, and I say, hey, do you want to see the fish? And they're like, oh, yes. And there we go. So as catch and release fishermen, I stand up. And I stand up and I hand them my phone. And they're like, oh, okay, yes, look at the pictures and all that. And they start looking around the boat. And they go, are the fish here? Can we see them? And I understand. I mean, they would love this. They have no chance to catch these, so I'd love to see them. And I look at them and I go, no, because I know I'm a rare, like, I fish and I put them back. And I don't really like eating fish. I don't really like the taste of them.
You're weird.
I also feel bad. I don't want them to die. So like,
you're weird.
I try to use as painless lures as I can. Yes, I am weird. I know. But so I have to. So my dad backs me up. He's like, oh no. These fish are there's so many fishermen out there right now. And oh, happy birthday, Gomez. I missed that one. But, birthday. Yes. So he's like, hey, we throw them back unless they're like really big. But now if my wife was here, I would be cooking up the fish. He loves eating fish. And they go, oh, we like her. And I was like, oh. But it's okay. To each their own. And plus, I know from experience, like in China, they are really big about cooking and what they can make with the fishing ingredients, like that kind of thing. And so they really want to. That's really big for them is cooking. Like I think I've told the story about how I was driving along with my kendo instructor and we saw a snapping turtle in the road and we pull over to go help the turtle across the road. And while we're looking at it, another car comes down the corner and just runs it over, just lays it out. And so we, now knowing that it's, fresh, and his wife was from China, he just grabs a shopping bag from the car and he picks up the snapping turtle and puts it in the bag, brings it home. Now, to his credit, she did know how to cook it, but she did not know how to clean it. But by pure happenstance, there was I couldn't remember if they were Amish or Mennonite, but there was a family there that was making him a hardwood floor. And they knew how to get the meat out of the turtle's legs. They took us out in the backyard and we just took care of the turtle. So anyway, long story short, I entirely understand why they were like, oh, we like her. So, not actually offended at all. But I kind of thought that was going to be the end of it. The end of my jibing of my strange, see, there's a sturgeon. I don't know if you guys can see it down there. Anyway. What was I going to say? So, I think something's coming up my line? Maybe? It's been there a while. It's tasted good. I will wait. Okay, so, where was I with the fish? Oh, yeah. So, I thought that would be the end of it. But near the end of the trip, we are actually, because I mentioned the part about the spawning and the fish moving. So during this, the fish do actually break away from their nest and leave, and they actually move closer to the shore. So we actually got more fishing than we were used to in Canada after that happened. It was an interesting learning experience of what happens after spawning. And so we were going along shore, and I catch a little average 22-inch pike. I'm like, oh, that's great. And it's in front of a house. So I'm reeling it in and looking down, and I'm pushing it in. Hello, sturgeon. So I pull it out of the water, and suddenly I hear cheering. And I'm like, what? I look up on the porch, and there's just a crowd of people watching. They must have heard the splashing from the fish. And they're like, yes! And they say, and they're like, oh, please come over and clean it, and we'll cook it, and we'll eat the fish. And I was like, oh no. So my dad's like trying to back me up, saying, what, you want us to clean it, and we got the fish, this is our fish. And so he helps me unhook it, because pike have very dangerous mouths. They have very, very sharp teeth. And they're so sharp, and they're outside of their mouth. I'm trying to lock my fingers together, but it's not working. Okay, so it's outside of the mouth. So even if you have your finger run around the outside of their mouth, you can cut yourself. So you really have to hold the fish in very tightly. You have to hold it down and then get the hook. This is a very good example. It's kind of what a pike looks like. Anyway, so you have to get the hook out of the mouth. So he gets that one. So he takes the fish out to the back of the boat, and he walks up to the front of the people in there, and he just goes, bloop, and puts it back in the water. And they start booing, and I thought that was gonna come back.
Jay!
Like, don't things come back?
That's a tutorial book!
No, that's the shopping book. Okay, well, that's fair. Well, you're supposed to come back.
You have to fish it out again? Stop throwing things!
Oh, no, okay, it's gone. Huh.
Yeah, the exact same thing happened last time you streamed this.
Fuck! You don't know that! You don't know that! There was another trip! Anyway. So that was fun. Okay. Well, while this is going, what was I going to? Any other big stories? Like, we saw the fox over there in the game. There actually was a fox going along the beach, or the dock at some point. So we're along the shore, and there's a fox just running around, and like walking around on the docks. But it was funny to me that there were people on the other side, and they had no idea this whole time that this fox was over here, just hanging out. But later on, we learned there's also a fox at the dock that we're staying at. And so they... the fox was raiding through the trash, and the yard of this place was just littered in rabbits. And so apparently my dad, who took care... My dad gets up at like 7 in the morning. I get myself up at like... No, he gets up at 5, doesn't he? Anyway, he gets up really early. And I get up at like 9, so he's usually like working in the boat. And here's somebody talking about how... like, man, I thought that fox would be all over these rabbits around, but no. He's like, nah, that's probably too easy a fishing. You know what? I have this amazing lure from when I caught the big fish. What if I just did this? So yes, it's amazing nature up there, but not exactly wild. Wha! There we go. But yeah, this is how we even fish too. Like we would cast, and we just slowly reel it in. But I think in this game I'm supposed to like row around, but that's hard to do and talk at the same time. Let's see. Is there any other big stories, like aside from the fun that we had as a group with the server? Because that was an adventure all in itself. I'm glad you guys figured out where the spot was. Though I wasn't really clear because I couldn't read and follow along. What was the problem? But for those of me who aren't in like our Minecraft server for the summer, the server kept crashing because too many things existed in it. Like entities that are not just like zombies and stuff, but like also like blocks in the ground.
Oh, you see, it was just missing you.
What's that?
You left. That was the problem.
It's okay. I am back now. Maybe if I go far enough away, I'll be able to get that book back. It'll just come back to me.
The problem was too much weed.
Oh yeah, I did see some talking about the hemp. Wait a minute. No?
I believe it was the trunk loaders in combination with some mechanical stuff.
I see.
Duo's automatic hemp oil engine was overflowing.
I didn't want to assume it was all that stuff Duo was doing.
Right.
This is like a $30 lure. It gives me a tin can. But anyway.
I mean, you don't just... I was gonna say, you can throw it, but don't you lose money if you do that?
Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. But anyway, so yes, I'm glad that, because yeah, trying to keep along with that, like especially that I'm trying to like write a message and reply. Like I remember at some point trying to warn you guys, like I think the server's about to go down, and by the time the message actually sent, it was already down and dead. This is like, oh well, I guess I was right, I guess. But I am looking forward to getting back in there and seeing what the heck I missed over the past week or so. I'm gonna guess that a lot was happening because man, you guys are really in there, which I'm excited. I'm glad it's getting used so much. But anyway, that's one factor. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's the cave. So there's actually a brief detour I want to take you all on before we change from the stories to the cave. Because normally I tell the stories of what happened. We get the big fish and the trip and all that. But I never really showed you any pictures of the actual trip.
No, you don't.
So this time I set up a thing where hopefully I can show you the pictures of the actual trip. What's that?
I'm running away.
Why are you running away?
Pictures.
Much has changed to me. Oh, jeez. Gee, what's in the server's on fire? Oh, like that one gif of, I don't know what the show is, but the gif where the guy walks in with pizza and the room's on fire. Community?
Is it Community?
Maybe. I don't know. I believe the guy's name is Josh Glover, but that's all that I think that I am.
I know what gif you're talking about, but I don't know the show. I think it's Community, but...
Gotcha. My hands aren't really no, they're vibrating when they go through this. Okay. My hands vibrate when there's like a thing on the hook, so I'm trying to determine if that's there. Okay, but anyway, I will reel this in, and we will go over to the picture zone. Hopefully. I think I set this up correctly. We'll find out.
We will.
Yeah, so here we go. And as far as I know, Sats, what I did, this should show up immediately in OBS, so nothing should have to
I see big screen.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Error.
Error.
Oh.
Slowly closing. Alright, sure, continue, whatever. Wait, so now it's displaying a different monitor, though. Interesting. Well, hello, chat. Good to see you.
You are crackling a little bit.
Okay. So what I can do about that, 'cause I should be able to fix that. Well, okay. Am I crackling just for Saps or chat? Let me know if I'm crackling for you as well. OBSception, yes, indeed.
It was just like once, a little bit. It was just a warning. I'm not really like how you
Okay, that's cool. Well, I might do it again real quick because I found a neat little spot here. Ha! Yeah, there we go. And I can go, over here. Okay, so what I'm looking at, Sebs, is the screen that you can see, right? Like you have the big screen thing on it.
Well, I only see like, wait, are we seeing the right thing? No!
That's not, so you just happen to put a full screen one here too?
I removed it, but you remember when you were wrestling me with like controls?
I was just reeling in a fish, I don't know what to... Okay,
get rid of that monitor. Boom.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna move one more thing here. Actually, I think I can do it from in here.
Wait, no!
I'm sorry! Okay, well, I'm gonna need control for this. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I was just gonna let me make it so that I can see it. There we go,
Okay.
Now you're fine.
I'm good? Okay. And I think that what I've done, you can see yourself now, too, I think.
Yes.
Hey, chat, we're on TV. Yes, on here one too. If I hold it up like this, now you're touching each other. Anyway, yes. So, I tried to find a buffer image for before I brought it in here. But yeah, I like this little spot they had. A little cozy with a campfire. Go inside, and I can do a little slideshow. And I'm pretty sure all I have to do is point this over to the side and click. Yeah, there we go. I got pictures. Oh. So yeah, here is the boat that my dad built. I think I could even use like the, if I point and then I use the control. Yeah, there we go. Yes, good. Yeah, so here's my seat. I sit up here in the front, and he really didn't think about a splash guard, so we put the cover for the awning on the front of the boat, so that when waves would come in, that they would splash against this one first. So we're very creative people on there. Very good. So he built this over the summer, and again, it was using parts he had in a larger one that we had. He wanted a more. He had to get rid of the original pontoon boat because it's such a big, heavy thing to carry. Like it's not a little bass boat or anything. There's a lot of weight to this, but oh boy, howdy, is it good to be like you can be under this thing for, like I said, hours, and it's just really comfy. I think we go to the next picture. Yeah, there's the back of the boat. So, he's got his little station here for extra. That's the gas tank and the engine. This is just a spare engine. That's entirely what this is. We've had we've had some stories on running out of gas or allowing out a battery for the electric motor up here in the front. So he called it redundancy. So if anything goes wrong, put that in the water and we're fine. Which is hilarious because there was a guy over there on that side of the dock. They were trying to fish, and their motor died. But they thought they were going to be fine. They put the boat into service, and they had the boat for a month and a half, and they got it back. And like the first day, the engine died while they were out on the water, and they had this little tiny. Wait, can I show you? Yeah, here, this. They had one of these little things trying to drag the whole boat back. It was a 2-hour trip. Just to slowly come back here. So I didn't say it in front of those guys, but I thanked my dad for having redundancy in case anything like that happens, because that does not sound like a good time. for extreme fishing. Yes, logical. Exactly. So yeah. So that's the whole thing that we're in. These chairs here can fold down. Like they'll stretch out this way and that way, and it becomes a bed. And you can lay down on this, not for a very long. That's wood, but it can be pretty comfy. And then you're just under the shade. I mean, if you really want to, but with casting and reeling all day, your back gets kind of sore, Okay, what is the next picture that I have right here? Ah, yeah, this is the view from the cabin in the St. Lawrence River. It's just a little berry bush on there, and that was a neat sunset that we had. Okay. So yeah, this is me sitting in the boat. We're on the St. Lawrence, and way out there, humongous boat. Yeah, the McKeel could keel you if you get in front of it, because that thing was huge. It's so hard to get the perspective in, like, you can't tell how far away that thing is, but it is a big boat out there. So we're out there going, and we have to just be real careful where those are. They're going through. But, yeah, that was a pretty good one. Ah, yes! Okay. Alright. So I have to come clean. I forgot my hoodie and my usual hat. So I have this, like, round hat and basic hoodie. And I'm like, oh. But anyway, there is the... So this is probably... Yeah, this should be my first fish. About 30 inches long. As you can see, big, hefty fish. Probably weighs about 8 pounds, I think. And, it is a lot of muscle, because all it is a mouth and a giant sack behind it that's just used to chase fish down. So you have it on the hook and it just zoom as it's going everywhere. The little tiny rod like, I will get you, it's fine. But anyway, you look naked without it. Trade to your own aesthetic. Listen, I was trying to pack after working until like 10:30 and I forgot. Look,
how did you forget?
Such a I don't even know. Look at goober. Like I had a freaking chunk missing from the from the neck of this thing. Anyway, so I think what we have next, or just the other. Oh, yeah, this is me putting it back in the boat. You can see more of the profile of the fish. There's another one I have with my usual. Okay, that's at least some of my aesthetic. Like I said, I've been wearing these mountain shirt with the designs for I guess since we started these trips, about 20 years. Not this shirt, not this shirt, just that kind of design from that company. What's hard though is when you show the pictures of these, like the fish kind of look the same. So I'm gonna kind of blow past these and show you the examples. This one I think is my biggest one. I think this is 32 inches, so an inch shy of my biggest fish ever. I was really excited to get that one on there. And then that one I think is about 28 inches. Also another big, nice fish. Very good. No, this one is the 32. So that first one must have been another 30-inch one. That's a big, hefty fish. Very nice. Back in water and alive. Oh, okay. And this is not. This is a smallmouth bass. And it's actually fairly big. I mean, it's so hard, like, relatively, that's pretty big size for a smallmouth bass, from what you're trying to pull out of the water. But when you're trying to compare it to a pike, they don't really stack up on there. Now, so here's one of the more meaty parts of the story that I really can only show through the pictures, which is why I wanted to bring this up. So, this fish right there is the only fish that I caught on Tuesday. And I caught it in the first hour that we were out and proceeded to be out there for the rest of the day with nothing. Now, but this is the second day, so we've already caught some big fish. Like, I can't believe we got a 30-inch pike already. I hadn't caught the 32-inch pike at this point. But for this one, I'm like, I'm just relaxed. Look how relaxed I am. I'm so happy. Okay. So, on this day, a few hours after this happens, I'm gonna hope that this works. There he is. This is my father. Protected for anonymity because of doxing. But anyway, he gets this honkin' right here. So he gets this fish, right?
Beautiful.
Now.
Also, Jay?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I did a bunch of different faces for it, and it felt wrong to put an emoji on his face, so I'm like, I'll put the V for Vendetta mask on him. You know what's awful though? It's not goofy. It's okay. It has a.
It's not goofy.
Well, it's not like
It's not.
Listen, you wait till I get to the story with this fish, and maybe this mask will make a little more sense. But anyway, he'll give us his address, but not his face. Listen, I'm just trying to be more careful this time around, okay? I'm trying to learn. Anyway, so he gets this fish here. Now, you've seen the fish that I've had, so you can tell this is probably a little bigger. But apparently it's a 33-inch pike on there. Gets in on there, and I'm like, oh, it's so super cool. Well, my dad, so he hooks this fish. Now, he got it by accident, actually, in a way. He had a bunch of lures down there behind him on the basin, and he was talking to me and looking over, and he picked up what he thought was a heavier lure, put it on the line, and he cast it out, but he noticed it didn't go as far as he thought it would. It was a lighter lure. Like, oh, that's a shame. Well, the moment it hits the water, this thing just, and it grabs it, and we see the rod bend over, and we hear a snap. And we're like, oh, look at the rod. The rod's fine. And we're looking at the floor, like the floor is fine. Like, what was that? So he goes through and he lands the fish, and what is it? So you get it there, and we get this picture of him and the fish on there, but then he goes to cast the next one, and we flip over like I'll show you when we get back to catch and release. It's the same kind of reel, where there's a bail you have to flip over to let the line loose to cast, and then it flips back over to lock the line in place. So that bail snapped when it tried to hold the line down with this fish. Like, oh my god. So this reel is now broken. So this fish, this expensive date of a fish, broke the reel. And then when he put a different reel on there, he found out later that the leader, not liter like in a measure of water, a leader, it's a metal wire with like a clasp at the end of it. And so it's about 1 foot long, and you have to put it on the line, because like I said, these danger mouths that these boys have, they have the teeth on there. If you have any line, even the super line, out open, and they bite it, they can just get past the lure and cut the line. So you have to put these leaders in the front so that will be tough enough to prevent them from cutting the line. So they have this little clasp on there. So my dad goes to change the lure afterwards, and the clasp breaks. It breaks off. He's like, no! So now, because these we get really expensive, nice ones, and I think it was like a $12 leader, which combined with the reel he had to replace, brought him up to $100 that he had to replace because of this one fish to go through. So anyway, is your father's back? Snap! Oh, no, he's fine. No, that's not what that was. I didn't even think about that. Oh, God. Oh, son, you're gonna have to reel this in. I bet you he would fake that. This man would fake that because...
This bastard?
Oh, this bastard man, this sick bastard wants me to get the big fish, right? So he'd be like, son, reel in this fish. I can't. Oh, he's wounded me. Because you know what? This fish is not 36 inches. This fish is, not 33 inches. It is 36 inches. It is our first, I've ever seen, 3-foot pike. And you see how they have to get wider as well. This is a big fish. But I, on this same day, caught this. This is my only fish. So he felt bad. So we have a little measuring, over there. We have a little measuring thing on the wall. So what he did was he took the tail of it and hung it out this way. But because of my perspective, standing about where I am, where I took this picture, I couldn't tell what he did. And he shaved off 3 inches of the fish. And he made it so that the fish that he got was only as tight as my biggest fish. Because he didn't want to set the bar too high, because this kind of fish is rare. We've never got well, him and I. He gets bigger ones out in the fall anyway. So he's gotten plenty of big fish. So he did not tell me about how big this fish was to the last day. And you know what? It's fucking right to do it. Where's my drink at? I've been spinning around. I have to look in the real room here for a second. There's my drink. So he probably saved me from caveman brain, because I mean I'm gonna pass this by you, and this is not going to sound crazy. This is not. I swear to God. So caveman brain, right? Like you're out there, and all right. So fishing is kind of like gambling, right? A little bit. A little bit. Because you're out there and you're casting, and you don't know what size you're gonna get.
Close,
but
Jay.
it's kind of.
No.
It's kind of.
No.
Listen.
No.
Okay, it's like opening up Pokemon cards.
No.
Maybe. Well, listen. It has a random chance. Jay does it. No. Listen. I'll get to it. Caveman brain. Because, caveman brain, when you're sitting there and you want to get a big fish, you're sitting there and you really, like, I don't want to beat him. I want to get to big fish because I've never had one. And so you're trying to sit there and you're thinking for a while, like, oh, I haven't won in a while. And you're trying to think of all these systems of how to do it. So what is the first thing your brain tells you? Bigger lure gets bigger fish. So you put on big lure and you throw it out and you try to catch the big fish. However, that is not how fishing works. Because, at least in the spring, because they are actually eating little tiny pinky-sized, well, perspective bad, pinky-sized minnow. So if you throw out something the size of your hand, that's not what their instincts are telling them to eat. So if they're really big and that looks tiny to them, then they're like, ooh, take that one. And you do get a big fish. But in general, you're kind of outsizing most fish. You're getting the top 1% of fish where I'm trying to go. You have a small chance of getting a humongous fish, but you're really cutting your luck short. So if he had told me that this fish was 36 inches, and I'm like, oh, I have a chance to get a fish that big, caveman brain would take over, and I'd put on more big lures, and I would catch less fish.
Dumbass.
So that's the very loaded Jason logic. 2 swords equal 2 times the damage. Yes, Rockman, it's really good. There's an element of anticipation and receiving an unknown reward. Yes, that's really, so not like full gambling, but more like it's been a while since I've got a big fish. I have to be due for one soon, that kind of thing. So I told him it's probably smart that he undersold the fish to the last day so that I didn't mess myself up that way. Oh, hello, laser wall. Anyway, so yeah, that's really it. But I'll come back to this situation later. There's a final part to that one, but I think that's it for the fish. Okay, yeah. Now he's got a couple random scenic pictures. This is a canoe that can hold 10 people in it. This thing is huge, and this is actually on the dock where my dad and I were hanging out, where we met the Chinese tourists. And it's got so many seats as you sit there. And actually, I don't know if I can maybe. Oh, okay. You can see a hole right here. And what this thing is so large that you could put a little sail right here, and put it up and down, and use that to sail with. I'm like, oh my god, I have never seen a canoe that big. Because this was used by like trappers way back in the day when they were going out, and so there were 2 points of this, like why this is sticking up so high. One is that when the waves come crashing, this will break them and splash them away from the canoe. So even if the wakes are higher than the canoe are, it will protect it. That's all you really need to keep the water out of your boat, usually. So that's pretty neat. But also you can flip the canoe over and then you can sleep under it like a tent. That is how big this canoe is. And I'm like, oh, and that's why, if you look, that's flat there. And that one's flat over there. I'm like, huh. I would not have thought to do that. But I'm glad that you can put all that weight to good use when you're trying to carry it around everywhere. I've seen prop boats of these kinds, but never real ones. Right? Yeah, that was really cool to get some pictures of. Let's see, what else did we have? Yes, we saw. There were so many swans. There were so many swans on this trip, and we saw little tiny babies. You can see I was really zoomed in for this picture. But it was funny because you hear about how angry swans are, so you always wonder if they're gonna like try to protect the baby and come after you. But no, what they do is they escort you. They become your water bouncers as you float around. And at a distance, they will just kind of follow you and keep an eye like, all right, you're leaving, right? Because if not, we're going to come after you. So it was like
we're going to kill you.
Yeah, basically. So we were hanging around with the, like, swan mafia for a lot of this trip. What else do we have on here? Oh, the baby ducks. Kind of can see it. Little tiny baby ducks. And, again, I had to zoom in to get the picture on there. Yes, this is a mallard duck. And I couldn't get a picture of the other ones. So there were mallard ducks, and there were also mergansers, are the other one. And these ducks are surface ducks. They just go around and eat, and they're just a normal set of family. So they go around, they float, and it's all relaxing. The mergansers are a diving duck. So they go under the water. And so not only does the mother dive, but then the ducks learn how to do it very early. So instead of being little tiny calm beep 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 as they gently float on, they're like zoom 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 flying everywhere. And I look over at my father, and I says to him, because we were talking about me as a child versus my sister as a child. I'm thinking that this calm mallard duck baby was my sister, and the insane zipping around merganser baby was me. And just looks over at the duck, goes, and he looks back over and he keeps fishing. Oh man. Oh, nice duck analogy. Okay, so here we play a game of Spot the Animal. So, this is a vulture. Again, very zoomed in on that one.
Oh, is that also a vulture?
Yeah, these two there. So we're floating by. This is a huge rock wall. We're floating on by that one. And because they're sitting there on these rocks, they're like in a comfy tree or something. My dad goes by and he starts making dramatic music with his mouth. Like, as we're floating by. Jesus Christ. And
I wonder who you got it from.
I don't know what you mean. However, then we met some more in the tree later. Now these guys, these were taking a bath. There was a whole flock of them, probably like 10 around. But they're drying their wings. But this looks awfully even more dramatic. So my dad, again, we're floating around. So we have a good time, even when the fish aren't biting. I like floating around very much. But what else do we have here? Okay. So, it's a snake! He's right there, little noodle. It's actually fairly long, about like 2 feet. I'm at a respectable distance, so like, give that snake some room to breathe. It looks like a garter snake, but it was a lot bigger than one. But I couldn't confirm what kind of snake that it was. But I will quickly move on. I know some people are not fans of the snake. So we go over here. Okay.
Burger.
The last. Well, okay, burger. Yes, cooking. But what you see here is a rare example of me using a fucking kitchen. See? Look at me cook that burger. And then
it was
look
not
at me
your
cook that
father?
macaroni and cheese. Look at my sunburned
Okay, now it makes
hand.
sense as you. You don't have sun cream?
No, I
Or
did.
sunscreen?
No, well, this part right here. This is the back of your hand. So when you're when you're casting and you're reeling, your hands are always in the sun, but they're also moving a lot more, and so you really work off that spot. But I always forget that every year. Like my neck's fine, everyone else is fine, but that spot on my hand really keeps getting burned each year. It is the curse. That's how the kitchens work. Miracles. One time, hey, Wanda, how's it going? I have been holding on to
been
this
here a while.
for goddamn ever. What's that?
Wanda's been here for a while.
Oh, it's hard to read the chat. I'm sorry. back of my head. There you are. But because of these stories, I bought later on a cooking simulator VR game, which we want to play together at some point, so I can show you that I know how to cook.
Liar.
I'm gonna do it. It's amazing. But anyway, I hope this was interesting. I never, like, it's so hard to show, like, pictures of your trip, so I tried to find a nice, like, setting for it, and that it was going to be a nice little theatrical thing. Like, and that's my vacation. Oh, but I am so relaxed. Any other... Oh, there is one follow-up story. Like I said, my dad had the thing with the reel. So, okay. Okay, I should show you this back in Catch and Release, because... You know what, Saps? Maybe I'm not so weird. The game's called Catch and Release.
What?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a virtual game.
All right, fair enough. But anyway, okay. Well, that's not right. Oh, it's supposed to be here. I moved. Oh, I see. It's
Yes,
me
you
now.
moved. You were the one.
Yeah. So, it was me all along. So this is actually the reel. Now, this game lies. Like, I can just reel back, I push in the trigger, and it casts. That's not exactly how these are supposed to work. You're supposed to take this particular part right here.
To the other side.
Yeah, and then you flip it over, and then you have to put your finger, so you have to, like, move your hand up, put your finger on the line, and then as you cast, release your finger. It is the most advanced fishing thing that I know how to do, is use one of these reels. However, Jay practicing unsafe boating. I was just cleaning my shoes. It's fine. However, I have a curse because so for me, like because the line as you reel it in wraps around this way. But if you don't do it correctly, it can tangle up, and you go to cast, and it becomes this giant, like a tangle of electrical wires, but as like a bird's nest on your reel. Yeah, you basically get a glob tangula on the freaking line. So then you have to sit there, and you have to be real careful, because you have to slowly unravel it, put it back in there, reel it back in. But if you pull the wrong direction, you're going to lock it into a knot, and then you have to use a fishing hook to dig it out. So let me tell you what I'm really bad at doing.
What?
Well,
No.
No, wait, I was pretty good, but but my reel, I'm so sure it was the reel, man.
No.
Like, it's hard to sink into the trip. The first couple of the days, you're still kind of gearing down and relaxing. No, shut up, it's fine. So on the first day, I really get it tangled up. I can't get it out. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put this rod in the corner, and I'll untangle it tomorrow. Actually, I have two rods. Like, I would have one rod over here and one rod over here. And this was like a bigger rod. I can cast bigger lures. This is a smaller rod. And it's nice so that you can quickly swap, so you don't have to, we use those clasps to change the lure quickly. But this is just nicer to be able to quickly pick up and cast, that kind of thing. So I can put this rod that's tangled down, and I'll just use this other rod over here. Now, my dad saw this, and he's like, no, he should probably use both. So because he gets up so much earlier than I do, he took my rod, and he had to take all the line off of the fishing reel, and then put on new line. And he went to go into my spare duffel bag of fishing stuff, and you know what I didn't have in my bag?
What?
Line! I didn't have any more line. So he had to go to his stash and put some of his line on my rod. And so this is the first night. You know what the first night was?
What?
Father's Day! So on Father's Day night, it's like, no, Father's Day morning it was, because we got to the morning we was doing it, so he spent the morning like, yeah, Father's Day with my son, just taking care of his reel, because he doesn't know how to untangle these bird nests. I'm sorry, Dad. I was going to get it the next day. No, son, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's super simple. Because, like, okay, you think like maybe some of you even put line on a casting basic reel, like not one of these, like a regular reel. You just put the line in and you're done. Not with the super fine fabric threaded line. You can't do it that way because it doesn't get enough grip around the middle thing, and you just reel and it just spins. What you have to do is have an empty reel, tie it real tight, and then you have to sit there with the line on the floor and reel it in all the way, but then get it into the top. But then you're not done. You have to take the end of the line and you have to tie it to something, and then let the line out all the way until it's empty, and then you have to reel it all the way. And this is a lot of line. You're walking very far to do this, and you're walking all the way back over. So he did that for me on Father's Day for the one rod.
And then...
Also, hi, Len. So the next night I come back with 2 rods tangled up in the same way. Oh, no. Now, I got one of them out, to my credit, an easy one. But there was one that had 2. There was a lower one in the rod and one higher up in the top. I don't even know how it happened. Now, they were both fairly loose. They were not pulled tight into a... Oh, hi. They were not pulled tight into a knot. They weren't. However... I couldn't get so he spent the next morning again. He didn't have to undo the whole line, but he had to untangle my line with that one. So I made it my goddamn goal not to make, because I could get it. Like, I want you to understand, Chad, which you can't see yourself again, but I want you to understand that I could do it. I was just also really tired. 'Cause remember, the first night, I didn't get home till 2 in the morning. I was so tired. I could do it. But my dad just happens to have all this time because he's a demon that gets up at 5 in the morning and cares about his son. So he does the rod. So anyway, made it my goal. So no other nights. He's not touching my rod. This is mine. You can't have it. I will undo this one. But that reel, the little one, got so bad that every 10 casts, I would get another tangle. I'm like, no, he's not. Put that back down. He will not fix this reel again. I will do this. But it became such a war. So by the end of the trip, but where this is leading at the end of the trip, I am buying myself a new reel. As you can tell, might be necessary. Oh, when did I get this? It was behind the chat the whole time. Anyway.
It's a weight! It's always been there!
Wait, I've been holding it the whole time? Oh, okay, listen, when I flip it over, the chat's just here. But anyway, so, what was it? So, on the way home, we're driving. Now, normally, we go where the trip ends on Father's Day, not begins on Father's Day. So, but I already had given him a... I see you. I'll make a circle because I'm not pointing directly at them quite. There's a deer over there. But anyway, so my dad's birthday is also on the following
his
week.
Birthday?
No. His birthday is later. It hasn't happened yet. It's deeper. It's deeper in the month. It's fine. But I usually try to also give them some stuff for that one because they're just so close together and I can give them something nicer. Because we have a habit of driving home on this long, usually it's like 6 hours. No, I think it's 5 hours. And now it's like more like 4 because we're not crossing the Canadian border. But we stop at the shops and we spend lots of money on lures. We have too many lures. We have told ourselves that we were not buying any more lures. But anyway, so this year... Well, no, we were doing pretty good. We bought 2. We bought 2 lures, little tiny ones. It's fine. We usually come out with like sacks of lures, and they're expensive too. Like one lure, like the size of this thing, is like $10. And you buy enough of these because you want them in different colors and stuff. That can really add up as you're buying a bunch of stuff, and you don't really think about how you go into multiple shops, so your tally keeps resetting. And then you get home and you think about all the different places you spent about $200, and you're like, uh-oh.
Stinky?
A wallet, yes. Yes, just turn on a fan. Anyway, so
Oh, Jesus, my computer.
Oh. You can't just
Well,
not
I'm
buy
more-
new lures. It's a bad habit that never goes away. Oh, yeah?
I've been I may have done a small recording for something again, and I
Oh.
realized I needed space because I had like 3 gigabytes remaining on my computer. Now I
see.
have 90 after uninstalling Doom Eternal.
That would do it. That would do it. What was it? Okay, yeah, so we go in. So this year, we have a better plan. Because you remember that the big fish broke my dad's reel, and I need a reel for this one. Now, my birthday is in August, at the end of August on there, but usually what they'll try to do, because they never know what to buy for me, because they can't afford the technology things that I play with. And often I have a habit of just buying things for myself and not waiting for someone to buy for me. I mean, you've never seen this happen, right? I've never seen this happen. Anyway. And so we go through, but now he's not gonna tell me this plan, but he watches me, Mr. Bachelor Moneybags. I walk up to the most expensive reels up there, and these reels. So there's 3 tiers of reels. On the wall, there's these basic package, like what you'd buy like headphones in, and they have a box, little thing on it. They're just hanging there on the wall. But then there's like the mid-range reels that my dad's trying to buy from. So the ones on the wall, they're like $30. The one on in this display stand, they have like handles you can pick up, a display model, and you turn it and you can play with it and see how it feels. And so those are like 50 to 80. So I walk up to the glass case where I'm not allowed to touch them. And there's like one that was like, I think it was like $150. The other one was $250, I think they were. I was looking at them like, oh, they look real nice. I like the sizes on them. So the cashier had to walk up next to me and hold the reel and like okay, so you can hold it a little bit. Like, okay, it was like buying a video game. We're like, oh, well, thank you for letting me see it, I guess. And I'm reeling the thing, and I mean, the reels are more expensive, I agree, but they're not like $1,000. But when I told him I would take one of each of these reels, that he had to take them away from me and then go to the counter. Like, I was not allowed to carry these with me. It was forbidden. So I had to go and tell them when I got to there, I would like to have the reels to purchase. So anyway, so
no trusts.
Okay, I'm gonna guess there's some crafty shoplifters out there that just take. These reels aren't really that big. Like this reel is probably 3 times as big as a normal reel. This is like an ocean reel. You don't need one this big. Anyway, so trying to figure that out. So there's my dad. Like, okay, so I gave him money for his birthday for his reel. Like, aha, here you go. And my dad looks at the reels that I have. And he's like, I can't, like, he doesn't tell me, but he's like, in his head, he's like, I can't buy him those. Those are a little rich for my blood. So, but I also needed to buy a new rod. I wanted a 3rd rod. I thought that it was nice to have 3 different sized lures ready to go. And there was a rod holder and the boat that holds 3. So I could like, oh, one there, one there, one there. Perfect. So he helped me buy a new rod that was much more affordable. Ah, I see autoplay has brought me to my Oriental Lo-Fi.
Ah,
that's not
that's what
I
happened.
That's where we're going. Let's see, where is the...
It's behind the, yes.
Sorry, I'll fix it. Okay, shush. I'll listen to you at work tomorrow. We have this one.
You made a different tab that was ready.
No, right, now listen to me. You see here on the corner, the chat can't see it, but you see how there's this watch later thing? But you see how there's a progress bar on them? I couldn't fix it so that when they played later, they'd start at the beginning. I tried to use the fancy feature, but would it let me do it? No. I tried to make it all fancy.
You could have made a playlist instead so that it actually did loop between them.
It doesn't. It doesn't do that there either. I have a playlist
In a
of lo-fi
playlist?
that starts in the middle. Yes, it's been driving me nuts.
No, I meant so that when the second video ends, the first video begins.
But I wanted the music in the beginning of the video, so I just opened up
You
the
will
tab.
get it eventually.
No, I wall because it just keeps skipping it. It never forgets. That playlist of Pokemon Lo-Fi that I listen to, I've not heard the first half of most of those videos forever. I don't understand. Sorry, YouTube stuff. I'm so relaxed in this video.
There might be a link that you're stated as that is the problem.
Maybe that's it. No, because I pulled them off of the search. I looked up like compilations of water music and videos. I've never seen these videos before. I just happened to one of them I actually let play while I was listening, or I was on a work phone call. So it got halfway through, and I tried to remove it from my watch history, and I just could not make it forget it. But anyway, I'm so relaxed right now, YouTube. Anyway, so
Jay lies naturally as he breathes.
That's fine. Everything is poussoir. So anyway, yeah. So I ended up buying him the. Well, yeah. So okay. So we go through this whole hullabaloo. And so we get home, and my dad has this reel, and it's just like the one he had. It was really funny, too, because he pulled out a new reel to replace the one while we were out there to fish with. And he's like, I really hate getting rid of that reel. That one was going really good. I had it for like 8 years, and it was still really smooth. And they put on the new reel that he hadn't, like I probably bought him for Father's Day years ago, but he hadn't had a use for yet. And he put it on there, he's like, oh, maybe that other reel wasn't as smooth as I thought it was. Oh, maybe I was just kind of used to that. Ooh, this is good. So he liked that reel, so he bought a new one. So we get home, and it's not until then, because so he was at the mid-range, at the display stand. But this reel happened to be on both this rack and on the wall, the cheaper ones. So he asked the guy, I like this reel here. Can I have the one in the box? And the guy just turns over and goes, no, you just grab it off the wall there. He didn't want to like bend over and take it out and do this. He probably had a long day. So my dad does that, and he grabbed one, and he goes through. But what he doesn't notice is that until we get home, hours later, half of the package is taped shut with Scotch tape. And we look at it, and we're like, oh no. And so we're opening the reel, and the handle is a little broken. It was returned, and they put it back on the shelf. And he wanted the one out of the box, but the guy's like, "No, just take one off the wall." So he ended up with this one, and so he's sitting there. My dad, I can see the steam rising in his ears.
Understandable.
But he just like I was with YouTube just now. He's like, "No, we just had this nice trip." But he sat there long. He's like, I can't believe I asked him for the one on the like. It's the perfect thing to just crush that relaxation at the end of a trip. And I'm sitting there like, I'm so sorry. Because he's like, I'm going to have to drive back up with the receipt to get them to return it. And I'm like, it's okay. I hope they can get that for you. But he's also upset because this year, gas is so expensive.
Yeah.
So he has to drive back out. So eventually he gets over the hump. He starts calming down on the other side. He's like, no, I have some older reels that have a handle. Maybe I can remove the handle and put it on this one. Maybe that'll work. Ooh, but I really want to give that guy a piece of my mind. Understandably. Oh, yeah, exactly, guys. That's just like, oh. So that was a bit of a dead one at the end there. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Because then now that fish was going to cost him the reel and the leader and getting this new reel, and then it's the wrong one, driving back up to get the new one. So I have not yet heard that he found a handle yet, but I really hope that he does. Because, But anyway, I think with that is actually the end of my stories for the trip. But I'm happy to be back. I'm really...
Time for my stories!
Well, good. While you're doing that, I'm going to go into that cave over there.
Ooh.
Because like I said, after we get done with them, what time is it? Oh, it's like halfway through. Perfect!
Yeah, you're halfway through.
Wow, that's awesome.
Now,
right.
Jay.
We're going to go into that cave. But yeah.
Do you like postals?
Like
And the postal
the
service?
mail? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I haven't really been to the mail in a long time.
I hope you never do.
Oh no. I mean, I've sent you things in the mail.
Yeah. Did Sass get louder? I got louder.
He probably leaned forward because now it's like, oh, it's my turn.
No, I just got louder.
Oh, I see.
Jay, you have not heard the debacle I've had this weekend with Three Hopes, have you?
I saw some talk about you wanting to get it on Saturday, and then it didn't come in. You didn't see it you didn't get it on Sunday, so you're really hoping it's gonna come in for Monday. Did you play it yesterday?
I did.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. But I did not hear why you didn't get it. So,
I wish I also knew why I didn't get it.
oh, I see. So there's no long, sordid tale of a postman who was stuck on a mountain somewhere.
No, I knew exactly where it was at all times.
Okay.
It was 2 hours away from me on Friday.
Oh. On Friday?
Mm-hmm.
How did it? Well, okay. Now, not living in Norway, but hearing your stories about how it's not as road accessible as America. So, but does it not normally take much longer? Because I'm figuring what, 2 hours away is the next town, right? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna see what that fish is.
No, it is 5 minutes away from where I live, essentially. Then it is 30 minutes to the next town. And then it was 2 hours to where the mail was.
Ah, okay.
I'm also trying to see my audio settings, but I never remember where to actually click to get my audio settings.
There should be the input
More
bar
sound
in
settings.
Discord.
It's more sound settings. No,
Oh.
the chat was like saying, is your gain on? I have no clue. Listen, it's on 51.
Yeah. Oh, if you look on Discord, it might also be some kind of like auto balancing thing, like to turn on with updates. Like you turn it off, and then it just randomly turns back on for some reason.
Well, the thing is, the chat wouldn't want it to be on, wouldn't it?
Well, no, because usually that's very bad. In our, we usually turn it
Uh-huh.
off. Oh, wait. Aha! Fish.
Automatic determined input sensitivity, input mode, mic tests. I don't know where I would see this. Noise suppression is off.
Yeah, I think it's a slider.
Echo
that
cancellation
floats your way
and
down.
noise reduction is on.
Oh, and now you're crackling a bit as well. That's weird.
It might have been the projects. Oh, if I'm crackling, then that's voice mod. Let me actually get rid of that for a little bit.
Yeah, that should like.
So I'm gonna be right back.
To me. Okay, cool. All right, no problem. I hear that the cave here is supposed to have like new fish, so I'm hoping that we will find fish that we haven't
And
seen.
there I am.
Ah, welcome back.
Well, the problem now is I probably don't like disappear like I did before, right?
Correct. Yeah, you sound great.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, and just like the crackling, I should say. But yeah, you don't
Yeah.
disappear.
Like, usually voice mod actually helps me stay quiet when I want to. Like, it actually
there's
removes
some-
a lot of like background noise.
Ah, I see. Right now you sound pretty good though. Yeah, we can look into that
Yeah,
later.
I had to turn off input sensitivity.
Ah. Come on,
But,
out of the water!
yes.
Out of the water! Oh
Does your-
God!
Does your book have any hints? Jay don't have any books anymore.
Oh, did I get that book back?
No, you didn't. You never
Oh
did.
no! Well, no, that's the
Dumbass.
shop. That's the shop.
Mhm.
This is the doctor fish. Yeah, this is when I got stuck in the ceiling of the lid of the thing. Oh.
But yes, anyways, yes, the book or my game was 2 hours away from me on Friday at 11 p.m.
Ah.
Now, you said you don't really know much about Norway, roads, stuff like that, etc.
Like, I definitely
Do you
live
want to
there
know
now.
the only? Do you want to know the only thing you need to know?
What's that?
They don't deliver on Saturdays.
Oh no. Okay.
So, do you want to know what I did on Saturday then?
waited?
That I had to, but that was the day of the competition, so I was going to the next town over.
Oh, right. You had your qualifier, right?
Yes, I'll get to that afterwards.
Gotcha.
But I then went to the store where I ordered it from. I was like, hey, I see you actually have the games in store that you somehow got before the private citizens. Would it be fine if I bought this game and they deliver it back next week? And they said, sure, just deliver the whole package. And I'm going, no. I've ordered a special edition. I'm not returning the entire special edition because you were late delivering it.
Oh, just the game back then. Right. That makes sense.
But they don't allow that.
Oh, I see.
Despite the game still being sealed, but by itself, they wouldn't. So yeah, I was like, well, why not? Those are two different packages, but it's the same game.
Right, I can just give you back the game out of the thing. It would be no different.
So yeah, I now sent a message like last night at the latest to my sister because her boyfriend is the one who's worked there, and also said that the game is supposed to like show up in time. So I asked two questions. One, if I really only delivered back this game, I would be fine, right? But he hasn't yet to respond to me on that. Don't fall in the water.
What about falling on my stuff, man? Okay.
Good.
Got it.
But then my main question became, why the fuck should I order from your web store to my home? Jade, you threw it in the water again.
I didn't.
Oh.
Watch,
I thought you threw it in the water again. It looked like you threw the book in the water.
Oh, there you go. Oh, no. Book is safe.
Yeah, when you moved your hand out of sight, we didn't see it, so it looked like you threw it.
Oh, I see.
Stop littering!
Well, no, see, it just keeps coming back. Anyway.
But yeah, now my main question has become, why should I order from your store to deliver home if you don't deliver home on time? Like, would it be faster for me to order through the store, despite that defeating the purpose of having a send home option?
Right. Hey, wait, I forgot. Dubby. Dubby. Oh, wait, here we go. Cave doll. This fish likes to make doll before it was enclosed in some environment. Just attracted to light. Oh.
Good to know.
Crapsy. These are outside. Earl. Him. Ooh. La Colinth.
The cons, yeah.
The cons. For a long time extinct. They'll never be found in any cave environment so far. That's the new boss fish. Alright, anyway.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that was essentially my whole story where I just have been very upset about this thing, decided, hey, we're gonna send it on a Thursday, when they know Postal takes forever to get home.
Right.
Especially now when there's a plane strike and all.
Oh, like one of those?
No, like actual planes.
Oh, big,
like
big old
passenger
airplane.
planes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of planes have been cancelled. So I thought, oh hey, that causes like lateness, stuff like that. No, they were going by train. So I don't know why they decided to make it go by train, where they have 6 hours of driving after the train arrives on Thursday nights.
Right.
Which I know they will never make it to my place in time. Which just leads me to think, why are you not sending it a day earlier?
Oh. So that's why there's a smash bot.
No, well, that too. Because the main thing is I did the... I finished the demo, but I was also like, I don't want to just grind for the last little time. I just want to play a bit. And then I realized how rusty I was to Smash.
Oh, right.
Is
Too
your
many games
visuals
this year.
fucked up?
No, it's just foggy.
I would like to say it's the visuals fucked up.
Oh, well, let me just get in here in the fog, because you're getting whited out, right?
Yeah.
There we go, there we go. Getting back in here, and then...
There we go.
Okay. Game doesn't quite know how fog works. It's alright.
It's a hidden loading screen.
Fair enough. I'm gonna
But
go a
yeah.
little deeper. But yeah.
After I complained at the store, I went to the competition.
Oh. And then you won the game anyway. Woo!
So you probably haven't heard the 5 games I competed in.
No, what's that?
So the 5 games we competed in were F-Zero X.
Oh, the one we played at Get Together.
No,
No.
this was the N64 one.
Oh, so before. Gotcha.
So where the task was essentially the mode where you try to destroy all your competitors.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Earl!
Earl.
Earl! I don't think I've gotten Earl yet. Earl, do you like salmon? I have this rotting salmon upon mine boat. Yeah. Enjoy.
But yeah,
Earl.
so it was essentially what they called Battle Royale of driving.
Battle Royale of... Oh, because... Right. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
still stuck on the male people. I was like, wait, are
No.
the male people, like, fighting each other?
I wish there were.
You know, I have
But,
a bit of Earl eats. But yeah.
What was it? Where your score was dependent on how many kills you got and how long you spent on getting all those kills.
Okay.
Insects.
Ah, it's a good sense of smell. Hey, salmon, Stinky! Okay.
But that's not a bit insects.
Yeah.
So I got 27 kills there and was one of the top players in that game.
Damn. Nice.
The next game was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I've not really played many of those, as in any of those, but cool.
I've played that one a lot, but I have made it aware before that I'm not the best at shooting
right.
games.
Okay, yeah, you wanted to practice us. I remember that. Wait, there's no insect. Unless that
Worms.
was like a worm and a crustacean. Ah! Hello. Oh no, I'm gonna go.
And it
broke
also-
spending $7.
Could you also have cheese on it?
Oh, can you have multiple? I don't think so. I think I remember we were trying that before. But I think Earl?
I don't know where Earl went.
Earl? Oh wait. Earl!
Earl.
Hey Earl, check this shit out. Earl! No, Earl, come back. Earl!
Bye, Earl.
No, Earl! Oh no, hi, Earl! Earl, look at it! Look at it! It's so cool, Earl! It's like a crustacean! I hear you like those! I have a catalog of your interests. Not creepy. Earl! Earl! Earl? Nope, ghosting.
The problem is you're looking at him. His try.
Oh, that's fair. Earl. I remember it says I should move this bait around, so.
Did
Anyway.
it?
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything
I
that
think
said
it was the
that.
fish that liked it, that wanted motion. So maybe this one doesn't want motion. All right, well,
But
that's
yeah.
sitting there, Earl. I'm gonna look at what else you might like.
The Modern Warfare one was essentially just do the tutorial and see what your shortest time is. Where I got the second best time there as well.
Oh, dang.
In 22.85 seconds. Where accuracy counted for how fast you went.
Oh. Okay.
Every shot you missed cost you like seconds.
Oh.
But if you hit 2 targets in a row with 1 shot, yeah, you got seconds shaved off.
Oh, I see.
Now, smell.
Yeah, I see the smell part. Earl? Earl?
Don't worry about Earl. He'll come when he feels like it.
Oh, that Earl. Oh, Earl.
See?
Earl.
He'll come when he feels like it.
Fuck it, Earl.
He doesn't feel like it, Jay.
Earl, get out of the wall. Earl.
Hit him with the door. But yeah, so that sacked like a rock.
It did. Okay, well, just take that back in.
COD was the game that made you glad for one of the streams that week, right? Was it?
What's that?
COD was the game that made you glad for one of the streams that. Oh yes. Call of Duty was very good because the day before we had streamed Neon Whites.
Oh yeah, I heard the name of that. Is that the one that had voice acting and you were surprised?
Yes. But like that game is like the speedrunning game with FPS mechanics, but you have cards.
But you have cards. Oh, that's not the one that Lunar played?
No.
Okay. That's Inscription. That's the one that I bought her and she gets
Yes.
her mind. Oh, Earl!
Earl! But yeah, so essentially the day before, I had been streaming a FPS game that is all about speedrunning.
Oh, okay.
And I may have done that before I went for the competition as well, just to make sure if they had FPS games.
Right, because you were practicing with Doom Eternal. That's why you had it installed. I remember that.
Yes. Now, I in Modern Warfare there, I got the second best time, so it really helped.
Nice. I would have no hope of one of those. So that sounds awesome.
And then they had the best game they've ever had.
Oh.
Space Cadets.
I've not heard of that one.
You probably have. You just don't recognize it because I didn't either by name.
Space Cadet. All right. What's the premise of the game?
Pinball.
Oh my God! What? What? The pinball game from like the 90s, like Windows 2000, Windows XP. That one?
3D Pinball Space Cadets.
Oh my God! Oh, I played this. That one I would have a hope in. I remember the strats of that game.
I was like, I'm gonna do so well at this. I'm the best. We don't talk about my placement on it.
Oh no! So, like, exactly what would happen to me, huh? What I just said. Oh! Earl! Earl! Gotcha, bitch! Alright, Earl, you'll be the first one that I weigh today. Which is hilarious, because we don't actually weigh the fish in Canada. We have to just measure them, which is always hard when they're like, oh, what much did your fish weigh? Well, we don't do that. We don't do that here. We do this.
About
about
30
pike
inches.
Okay. Yeah, so about pike length. Neat. So, Earl, okay, how long do I need to be for me to keep you? I've only caught one. Hi, Earl.
That's about the size it has been, yeah. I think that is the Earl right there.
Hello, Earl. Sometimes you cannot keep it? Wait, does it say it has $0? Oh, maybe it's like my
You
money.
haven't earned
my
money from it
record.
yet.
Oh, I see. So with the weight limit.
No, like, I think this is how much it weighed.
Oh, okay. What's the limit I have to use to keep it? Is that to figure
I don't
it
know.
out?
I think you just have to figure it out.
Okay. Space guy. I can't believe they had you. That's no one could have was gonna practice that one. They don't have access
Exactly.
to it anymore.
Well, they found a way to do it.
I guess so. 7.
Money.
Hey, I still got an Earl though. I'm happy. That's cool.
But yeah, my score, if you want to know, was 1.7 million.
And the top score?
We don't know.
You don't.
But I know it was above 3.
Oh. Hey, the Earl.
Earl.
Earl. That's a doctor. keep calling it a doctor. Why did I call it a doctor?
I don't know.
I remember the clip because he came back somehow.
But yeah, so essentially the way that mode worked was we had 8 minutes, and the combined score of all that 8 minutes, despite how many tries you did, would be your final score.
Oh, okay.
So if you were unlucky and missed the missions and multipliers, like I kind of was, or I got the multipliers, I just didn't get the missions. Okay,
I
paintings.
see. Yeah. Oh
Okay,
god,
brain.
they're gonna be lore?
Catch and release lore.
Could you release the deep lore? How long until it's on Game Theory?
Fish.
Ah. Back before catch and release was invented, I see. Can't
When it
really
was just
release that
catch.
fish. Yeah, back then it was catch and eat. Which I mean, to survive, I suppose.
Or to just have food,
Well, yeah.
like you also could.
What is that?
A lantern?
Oh, I think you're right. I thought it was a portal gun. So you're probably much more on the money than what I was thinking.
Oh, but yeah, there were 2 more games in that competition.
Okay.
2 that you are familiar with.
Oh, they have Tales of Symphonia as one. That'd be hilarious.
You think they would do that for a competition where they have people never touched the game before?
Space Cadet. How many
Yeah,
kids are around
okay.
and never touched XP?
How hard is it to learn Space Cadets?
That's also fair.
No, we got a VR game.
Ooh. Was it like Gorn or Super Hot?
No, Super Hot.
Oh shit! Oh, I would be so good at that. Oh shit!
It was
gotta move to
endless
Norway.
mode in the mansion.
Ah, that's what I play.
Now, Jay, can I ask what your average kills are on that stage?
171. Yeah. Well, okay, you said average 80. My top was 171.
Okay, let me put it this way, Jay.
Fishing with portals. Oh yeah.
The top score was 67.
Have that. 60, okay, that's still pretty good.
The top score that counted was 47, I believe.
Counted?
I think like the 67 was from people just messing around after their turn was technically over.
Oh, that sucks. When you had a really good one when the pressure's off. Oh,
I mean, the same happened to me with Space Cadets.
I'm sure. What score did you get when you were off? Oh, that
I don't remember, but I did like one attempt that got 1 million.
You're like, where were you when I needed you?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Oh, wait.
But I got 25.
I ain't closing the dark. 25. Oh, well. How many attempts did you get?
You get 10 minutes, and the last when that time is up, the best attempt you had is the one that counted.
Gotcha. Okay, at least you have multiple attempts, because God, you can die fast in that.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
The bullets can be so hard to see, right?
Yeah, like I had
Jesus
like
Christ.
one. They do have a moment where like, okay, you get one like warm up round, but my warm up round was 21 kills, so they're like, okay, we start counting now.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, I was very close on like, I didn't know. Several times there was a guy that showed up right behind me and shot me.
Oh, jeez. Behind you. Oh, interesting.
Okay, back to the left or back to the right.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's usually how I gotten. So that is also the one of the ones I did the worst on.
I see. Probably one of the more fun ones. But just think, Saps, not one little piglin showed up.
Do you know what did show up though?
Huh.
A platformer we played on stream.
Oh, got Owlboy, because Norwegian.
No.
Oh, okay.
A 3D platformer.
Ooh. Mario 64.
No.
It's another one we've played.
Let me be specific. We have played it.
I played Mario 64. I did not play Banjo-Kazooie. I played a little bit of Rayman. Rayman?
No.
I'd be really excited about that. What's another platformer? 3D?
3D.
Is there anything special about it?
We all played it.
Oh shit! Even oh.
Well, I don't think Wonder did, but
Okay. Oh,
they would have if they could have.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay. What is this fish? It looks long.
I'll have another hint. We all played it at the same time.
Is that a fucking Earl?
It might be.
After all that, it went for a freaking glow-in-the-dark bait? I played at the same time. Game that we played all at the same... I mean, didn't we do a big old... Oh, I always did Mario 64.
Several streams, in fact.
Breath of the Wild.
That's not a platformer.
I know.
And we didn't... we could actually interact with each other in that platformer. You completely blocked it out of your memory, I see.
No, I'm sure it's in there. So listen, my brain is massaged from... A freak Earl.
Earl.
You got... After all that searching, you just wanted to whoops. Okay, we're good. This is a bigger Earl? Yeah, it's a bigger Earl.
It's a bigger Earl.
Hey!
Burl.
Burl. That Burl. Alright, in you go. Nice. $7. Any hints in the chat? The type of platformer that eats metal for breakfast? We didn't play Peck J. Peck. Peck? Peck? Owl Boy!
Peck. No!
Play Owl Boy together!
Peck.
Peck? Let me think with a sip of water while I wait for that fish to bite. Peck. That's ringing a bell. That's ringing a bell deep in my soul. Where did I put the water at? Shoot. Oh. Where am I in the room? Oh, there's it. Okay. It's over there. Peck. Goodbye, water. I'll find it later. I hope I had a cap on. I'm sure it did.
You don't throw things unless you know it's safe to
There's
throw
a
it.
fish!
And?
I need it. When the fish is biting, that's the only thing that matters. Pick.
Pick.
Remember, cause we say that to each other in other streams. I remember that. Pick. And it's not Owl Boy.
It's not. We never said Peck and Owl Boy.
Yeah, that's true. I was a pirate. A robot pirate, I think.
Was one of them, yeah.
Probably also old men. Pick. Promise I can't remember the voice that said it. I can only remember saying it myself. So I hear myself saying it, that's not really any kind of a clue on what character said it. Now, a clue should be that the character spoke, like words. Like not many platformers that had that. Like rare ones. Oh, was it Donkey Kong 64? We all played that together. Oh no, Warner didn't play it. Oh. And I guess there wouldn't be anything to peck in Donkey Kong 64. I'm sure the chat's yelling at me right now. Aha!
Yeah, they have been.
What was that?
Oh yeah, they have been.
Oh, it's a blind doctor. Hey, you ate my lure. Okay, what are you? Just real quick. So, I guess but there's no picture. But that's the lake doll. It doesn't look like that. It looks like a, oh, okay, so there's the crapsy, and then the crazy.
Cravey.
The gravy. Fun cages. That's new environments.
Yeah, Wonder did play DK64, but Wonder didn't play this one we streamed. That is in the competition.
You guys did the voice acting. You guys did voice acting in the series? A platformer that
The comment
voice acting?
the comment above helps more.
Oh. Does saying that it was a conductor help? I know there's an electric.
You really locked them out of your mind.
Oh no!
There's another comment above that could also help.
Maybe Jay should get a Roomba for his boat?
Jay did play in some of them, but then someone borrowed Jay's game.
There's pressure! Oh, wait. More lore. They fed
Animals.
Bear? Oh, wait, no, they betrayed Bear. A second.
He'll get the answer in time. There were also some chat members involved at times. Yes, there were.
What? Chat?
Mm-hmm.
What's the game that we could play? We need a server. Wait. Was there a game that we had to play with,
Didn't require any server.
Oh. Let me see.
Didn't was there. Len was there.
Let me see.
Yes.
Ah! I can't remember right now.
Hey, check the most recent
moment
one.
the stream ends, I'd be like, oh, yeah, but now that I'm
Check the most recent comments.
Alright. There's no one around to
Okay.
help. Undertale?
Okay. Jay, I said that when a new comment popped up, so.
Oh, I was there. Oh, no. Oh. He'll get the answer in time.
What was it, Jay?
I would have got there. I just
What game is it, Jay?
it's a hat in time. Yay! Ta-da! That was a branching path here. I'm gonna go into hell because I
So,
think
yeah.
I'm dying. Yeah.
It was a train level in A Hat in Time.
Oh, when you had to talk to all the guys, or when it was like the end of it, where there's like a speedy.
Guess what they would pick for the competition?
The speedy hell get out.
Yes.
Uh,
Where
so-
I had the best time.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for no.
So essentially how they did it was, one, you actually could not use the hat abilities.
Oh, interesting.
So you could not use the running hat or stuff like that because they wanted everyone to have like an equal foot
Gotcha.
on
So
getting
no
used to
like
controls.
moped or anything.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
And the way they counted was how much time was remaining on the clock when you ended the level, rather than how much time you spent on the level.
Golf. Got it.
So you were also required to pick up the like timer extenders.
Oh, I forgot about those. Okay. Obviously. Ooh, what's this?
Mhm.
Box.
Not using
Wait.
hats was a common challenge during the death wishes. That's fair. You say wait.
I wonder. I see there's a box over here. I was wondering if maybe it would like let me peek in here because it's all like, yeah, there's a boat in there. Like I wonder if
Fancy.
like the secret fish is like in there.
Mm-hmm.
So can I like put on this? I hear water.
I heard water. Now, I now mentioned the 5 different games.
Mm-hmm.
Now, big part was the actual announcement of the results.
Oh.
Because that happened while I was there this time.
Oh.
So they decided we're gonna call everyone that got won.
Okay. Uh-oh.
And they mentioned how the scores between 5th to or 10th to 6th place, and then 5 to 1st was a mystery.
Okay.
But they told us the scores, where I believe 5th place had 65 points.
Uh-huh.
4th place, yeah, what are you looking for?
What do you think?
Water bottle?
Yes.
Why did you throw it? Take off your headset!
There was a fish. I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
You should really take off your headset to see that it isn't leaking.
Oh, wait, there's a chair here. Push that. There we go.
You threw the bottle!
Wait. Oh, no,
Okay, you found it.
There's pressure, so it must be sealed. Okay, sorry, what were you saying?
So, we had like, they read the scores or the position from 10th to 6th place, and then they measured the scores from 5th to 1st. So the score from 5th, I believe, was 65 points, 4th was 67,
Whoa.
3rd was 68, 2nd was 69,
Hey, wait a minute.
and
Wait a minute.
yeah,
That one was you.
what?
There's something in your voice that tells me that the 69 was you.
It's just a funny number.
Okay.
I was leading up to the first place being 87.
Oh, shit. Was that you?
No, that was not me.
What was you?
I'm getting there, Jay.
Oh, okay. I'm curious.
I'm storytelling.
I'm sorry.
It wouldn't make sense to jump to the answer without having the full build-up.
All right, fine. I'll be patient, I guess. Untangle my
So, yeah.
fishing line.
They end up calling the guy that won, which had 87 points.
Okay, which was not.
Was the first, the same to do this last year? No, they actually didn't compete this year. The guy that won last year, or the guy that qualified the year before alongside me.
Okay.
So this guy was a 16 or 17-year-old kid,
Okay.
and he was like beating us in everything except for one game where he kind of did poorly, but I don't remember which one it was.
Okay.
And then they called the second guy, and
Okay.
my phone doesn't ring.
Your phone doesn't ring. Oh, so they're ringing your phones.
They were ringing our phones to like get answers, and my phone doesn't ring.
Oh. Okay.
Instead, it was a guy on the team that said that I got qualified.
Oh, so
Because they knew I was there, they didn't call me and did it to fuck with me.
Those bastards. All right, cool.
I was like, I hate you, but I respect you.
That's good. So what? Are you ready to?
So yes, I did get 69
I
points.
fucking knew it. All right, cool.
But not for the reason you thought.
God, the big fish should be in here, but I didn't see it in there.
But yeah, they were actually supposed to have Mario Sunshine instead of Hat in Time.
Oh, I didn't think of Mario Sunshine.
But there were things that stood in the way for it. One was their experience with Mario Galaxy last year.
Galaxy? What happened to Galaxy?
The day before they streamed or had the competition in one of the towns,
Uh-huh.
the guy grinded for 99 lives.
Oh.
One
Okay.
person managed to consume 70 of them.
Oh. And they didn't have any way to like back up that save and go back to it. So they ran out of lives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this is I see.
Which then they realized, oh hey, we have two switches with the game on both of them, so we could just go to there on the other switch while one of them is competing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the level in Mario Galaxy where you kind of like collect purple coins on a 8-bit sprite of Mario.
Oh, I do remember that. Okay.
Yes. So you can imagine if people weren't good at platformers, they died a lot. So they just
underestimated, yeah.
So the idea was you were going to do one of the levels where you don't have the flood in Sunshine.
Ah.
The problem was it took you like several minutes to get there if you gamed over, and they just recalled the Galaxy debacle they had last year. So they were like,
Gotcha.
You know what? We're not gonna do that.
This way.
Yes, Louis. Yeah, they were going to do one of the. They also realized that's maybe a bit too brutal for most players.
What, the Sandbird?
Not the sand, but one of those levels without the jetpack. Probably in like the first world.
Oh please! I hope that they were planning to do the freaking lily pad.
No, it's one where you didn't have flood.
Oh, okay. Anyone that beats this level on the first try automatically qualifies. Oh, maybe they're in
It
here.
wasn't the bay. Lillipad and Sandbird would be other statistic. Let's see. The Bay. Mario Sunshine. No, not Noki Bay. If that's the one you're talking about. I think it's the first world where you like go through the poison waterfall. If I recall. But they weren't really too specific about what it was. Just like general, like, this was our plan for it, however we realized our folly immediately.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's gotta be a cool fish in here, right?
It's attractive to lights.
Oh, got my eyes. A lot of little fish in here.
So Jay, how's the temperature been where you are?
Well, up where we were, it was really cold for a couple of days. By some pictures were me in a hoodie, and then it was really warm for some days. Not quite as.
Now, what is really warm?
Like for me, 80 up to 90.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, is that
That
it?
is warm. That might be it.
That might be it. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Jay, today it was 80 here.
Oh, jeez, yeah, that's...
Or 80, 86.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot.
Let me actually make sure I'm not lying.
I have a green one? Or is it just colored?
Yeah, it was 86 outside and 78 inside.
Oh my god.
We all ended work early today.
You were let out work early from the heat?
Well, I mean, we were supposed to work until 3 o'clock at the very least.
Okay.
And I was the only one in the office at that point.
Where do you see? Oh jeez. But yeah, no, that sounds right. Oh god, they're all just going for it. No, you're too small. No.
Now, you want to hear the fun part, though?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be the same tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Until noon.
No. It's not yours. It's not for you. It's not for... Uh-oh. Sorry. It's gonna be 80 until noon tomorrow, too?
Yeah, and then it's gonna go down to 15C, which is 59.
Gotcha. Ah. I see. This is going to be difficult to figure out what this fish wants. Yeah, it's so weird. I went from a year of me being just basically in my tiny place, and then for a week just be entirely outside, and now I'm back inside my tiny place. I could not actually tell you what the temperature was outside. I have not seen the sun today. My suntan is crying.
Hey, how's it going? Jay Suntan is crying.
Yep. Tears of oil.
Fun tidbit, I looked up the Norway's Best Gamer thing to check when it is in my city, and the thumbnail of the highlight video is last year's contest is Saps introducing himself. Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah,
Oh.
I have been a lot featured in them. I think me and like the winners of the year, last year have been usually kind of forefronted because we have been the, winners.
Poster boys, yeah.
Yeah. Turkilla!
Torkilla.
But yeah, now I have to wait for half a year until I can compete again.
Right, because it's in December usually, right?
I think they may have realized that they maybe have done it too early here where they were.
Ah. Okay.
Because I think many people went on vacations now, so there weren't as many competitors as it was have been earlier years.
Okay. So I gotta make it more efficient. Uh-oh, I have too many things. Is there one on this side? Of course there's not. I believe
Why would there be?
in you.
Why do you keep buying different lures?
It's a habit.
Stop it!
It's a habit, man. It's really important.
Wait, are we Afterlife? No, we're in Jay's fishing dreams.
Oh, yeah, no, this is the cave that they added into the game, and we're exploring. And I
Word
found some
has no context.
Oh, wait, what?
Word has literally no context to what you're talking about.
Oh, word, aye! Yes, no, this is catch and release, so they decided a cave to the game. They're also in December, so games of the topic will no doubt raise viewership. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, qualifiers for logical, I believe, is in September, so a lot better timing. I think that is when we usually have had it, in September, October.
Gotcha. Oh, also,
And
word. I can see
that
you
is when
here.
people are...
Oh, yeah.
That is when people are back from vacation, stuff like that, which means people aren't gone, which means they can't miss it.
Okay.
There was actually a fear that I might miss the competition this year.
Oh, because...
Oh yeah, you were gone! You didn't get any of what happened to me.
What? Did you break a leg?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Monday, the week after you disappeared, my grandparents were feeling a bit under the weather. You know, the one I'm renting from.
Oh, no. Okay.
Tuesday, they had COVID.
Ooh, okay.
But we stayed safe. I bought stuff for them and stuff like that, and I kept away.
But this is
Wednesday-
also, like, your landlords, right? Like, you live in their house, right?
Yes, but we're separated. There's like no connecting rooms.
Ah, okay, like me and my landlord. Gotcha.
But oh. Okay.
Oh?
It was a little hiccup on part 6, so I was wondering if I cut out.
Oh, gotcha. No, you're good so far.
Wednesday, they're feeling a lot better again. Like, you hear them sniffling, but they're a lot better than they were.
Okay, well, that's good.
Thursday, my mother gets home, and she invites me for a taco with her sister, or my sister, and, you know... No. Taco.
Salmon.
Taco.
No, salmon's what you fed me.
Taco.
Yes. Taco. Well, tacos are good.
Yeah, so me and my sister and my mom eat taco because it was raining that day, and it was supposed to be, what's it called? Sanctans, where we, like, grill on the beach. So we just went,
okay.
taco instead.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Day afterwards, my mom calls me. Hey, I have COVID!
Oh, no! So you were wondering if maybe you were going to get it after all this.
So I sent a mail to the organizer, like, hey, I just ate with my family and they have COVID, and I do feel fine. A headache, don't know if that's stress or not.
Stress
but,
of maybe I have COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
that makes sense.
what should we do if that's the case? And they were like, I just hear him like, usually he responds pretty quick, but it was just silence on his part.
Processing.
This was going through Discord though, so.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, if need be, I could bring my own gear. And he was like, we were considering maybe putting you in your own like category to compete in.
Oh, gotcha.
But it turns out that I was fine, and I didn't need to bring all my equipment with me, which wouldn't have helped too much anyways because of the games I were playing.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, just so you know, I sat in one of my fabled chairs. Bite it.
But yeah.
Yes, good.
What then essentially happened is, how do I say it? I did do a super hot the very last because if I somehow still had COVID.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Just
Yeah, I just asked. Yeah, like they were like, oh yeah, here are different games, etc., etc. I was like, maybe there's Beat Saber here because I saw the VR headset, but no.
Aww, that'd been good.
So when I then just go up to them, hey, should I do super hot last? You know, because COVID, and they were like, yes, please.
What a wonderful idea. What was that? Oh, right, so I haven't caught one of those yet.
But yeah, in other news, Jay,
Yes.
Three Hopes fun.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's a Warriors game, right?
Yes,
Oh, that's an easy sell.
But-
Warrior games are fun.
but the more recent Warrior games have started to do something that is interesting.
Online co-op.
That's just the one game.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
They are starting to become Warrior games second.
What are they first? Dating sim?
They're the franchise they're representing first.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I guess like woo. I guess the one for Breath of the Wild was really Breath of the Wild. My God, you look dead.
He is dead.
He's what? What are you?
You can't blame him for saying that's as fair, but like only one game I've had online.
I must.
And also, the dating sim is not really a prevalent fact of Warrior games.
Right.
But yeah, the new Persona Strikers and now the new Fire Emblem Warriors, as well as somewhat Age of Calamity, they aren't really Warriors first. They have Warriors mechanic and are surrounded like that, but they aren't Warriors first. Yes.
Sorry. Here, let me. That fish
He
just
ate the
caught
lure?
that little tiny. Yeah, that little tiny fish somehow ate the lure that was bigger than him.
Maybe they should be dating sims first.
Ridiculous.
You have several bait already!
Well, right, but they like the glowy one. They won't eat these. This is how it starts, Saps. You can't fight it.
I am fighting it. I'm trying to help you. So they miss any stories? All of them.
Yeah, stories were in the beginning, and then we started to explore the cave. But no, mostly a summary was a very good trip. I enjoyed
And Jay
it
buys
very
too many
much.
lures.
No, not this year. This year I bought a reel because I don't know how to keep it untied. My poor father had to help me twice.
My father.
My father on Father's Day had to untie and re-put new line on my fishing rod. Oh, is it also a flashlight? Sorry.
Are you sorry though?
I haven't thrown it in yet. Wait, you can radio? So can I change it? I don't know.
Maybe on the knobs in the front?
This? No, this is
Yeah.
like tuning the radio. This
And
is
the other one is-
volume.
Yeah, so you tune the radio to actually be able to listen to it.
Wait, what? Oh no!
Multiple music. Let's go.
Shut up! Listen, the fish is on! I have to get it!
God damn it.
I just want to hear it echo in the cave! I can probably get that back.
God damn it, Jay. You're polluting the water.
You told me to knob it and I knobbed it!
Yeah, I did. I didn't tell you to throw it in the
Well, you were
water.
like, oh, now there's two overlapping music. I had but one option with one hand.
No, you had to.
What was my other option?
Seth, can you turn up the music?
Oh! I didn't think of it. I threw the radio into the water.
I know you did. That's the
Hey!
problem.
Okay, at least I got to keep the lure this time. In you go.
Now, where is the radio?
Oh, don't worry. I can just magically. You know what? Let's get a better radio. Yeah, it's kind of more boring, doesn't it? I like the yellow one better. But I have so much money, I can afford it. Okay, so how does this? Nope. How does this one work? Turn it. I can't turn it. Oh, turn it.
Why not?
I can turn this one. It's good. I can't.
Is your hand too close?
No. Maybe. Wait, what's this?
Staring alone.
Oh no!
That's me! I was not doing it this. I wanted you to say, "Hey, Seth, could you help me out here? Could
I
you
can't
be
really speak at the moment.
You're speaking right now.
I guess you're right. I can't think of complex requests.
It is Sam's music off. In that order. Or any.
I do have a terrible idea though for the next part.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about
Oh
it.
no. No, I know what your idea is.
Oh no! Listen, it's not my fault you're pulling out. How did you eat it? Stop eating the lure that works. You're only giving a little bit of it back. How much does this bright thing cost? $18! Bastard fish.
Nice.
Oh. Run me dry. Why are we on classical music? What game is this from? Okay, anyway. Yes, what I should be able to do. Ah! Oh,
Ah, it's only one. Yes.
I can't have both. Man.
I knew what you thought.
Dang it. Oh.
Blues.
Oh, I should. I have now, my mission is to scare away all the tiny fish. I want that big fish. I can knock him out. Maybe the music attracts them, actually. Okay, first of all. Okay, and then. Wait. No! 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 You are
No?
not worth $18. You are worth $3. I can get that back.
You were saying?
I can get that back. Thankfully, it's free when I pick it up again. Oh, wait, no. Now, don't you dare. I want a bigger one. See, it says owned. I can just have it. No!
No.
But I don't think he ate it. Oh, wait, but if he breaks it, he'll take it away. I should just look at what this fish likes.
You should.
I just assume it's in the glowy cave, so use the glowy lure. That's pretty logical, right?
Is it?
I thought so. Maybe real more slowly. I can't tell if this is working better or not. I know the twanging noises you probably should probably. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, thank you for not eating the lure. Okay, so now it's 3:45. All right. I guess so. Before I put it back in the water, what does the fish like? What's it called? What's it called? It's on the side. What's it called? 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 Yes. For a long time, considered extinct species recently found in the last estimate alive in the Lacolacan. Though there will never have been found any in cave environment. Though there have never been found any cave environments so far. Oh, so they're saying that they're not in the cave? Then what's that big boy
It
down
should
there?
be.
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Look at catfish, maybe. Looks big. Oh. Oh, I can take photos of. Oh. I see. And Martian. You're still on the hunt for the king. Snacked. Oh, yeah, it's the story of the fish that I caught. Yes. Good. Oh, it's an Olivar or a Golvar. Oh, yeah, Golvar is in a cave and Olivar out in the... Ah, I see now. I have learned. Okay.
You made
cool.
mistakes.
How could this happen to me? Okay. Even Spelunkers heard story of pale monsters lurking in caves. You're not exactly pale, are you? You are, though. That's probably one. But maybe all these tales are just about the sightings of Golvar. Oh, I see. But what do you like? The book doesn't... What is this one like? Picky taste and preference for living bait. Okay. Alright. What's alive?
Maybe like the specific radio music?
Maybe. See, these are supposed to imitate living bait.
Salmon!
Fish of prey, that one. Need some shiny in your boat. Real rubber that makes the pickiest predator bite. Ah! $30!
30.
I mean, I guess I can afford it. Ooh, yes. It's so dark. It's so dark and bright in here at the same time. You have to be the bait. I'm not jumping in there.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. And I don't... Oh,
Oh, you
God.
should fix that.
My floor. Maybe. Nope. There we go. Okay, you go on there. It's alive!
No.
Okay. And now we play the waiting.
The wedding game?
Yes. I mean, they can't expect me to row around in here, right? That'd be very difficult. But maybe it'll bite. And there you are. Hey! Check out the thing! It's alive and shit. It's all like blam. Look
Blam Pam.
at it dance. Oh shit.
Look at me go!
Oh wait, no, he didn't run. Neither did that one. Okay. Do you run now?
You push every
Oh
year
no,
and
you
you
do.
go,
There you go. Bye bye. What's that?
You'll have to move it like it is, Jay.
Oh, well, okay. Just need to reel it really slowly. Like super slowly. Oh shit! Oh, okay. I am a fisherman! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, actually, Seps, there is another story that I had.
Uh-huh.
So there's this lure that I have actually had since I was a wee child. And since I am a seasoned person of above the 30 age, I've probably had this lure. Oh God, I don't want to say 25 years. I don't.
Okay, don't say it.
Oh God. Anyway, little tiny sunfish. It's the actual sunfish on it is probably the size of the tip of your thumb. And I've had this, and it's just been this little thing that I can throw out to piss off the little goblin fish I told you about. They usually like bite and like if there's nothing biting, I can usually get the little goblins angry enough to bite that and help me get through the day. And I tossed it out there, and it's this little tiny, made of like not the greatest metal. It's just made for little tiny fish. But guess who had a pike grab it? I was like, no! Now my dad sees the rod bent over, and he sees that I have a big fish on. So, and the usual response is, "Oh, baby, big old fish." Oh.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, no! He's like, what? He's like, it's the little sunfish though. He's like, no! It won't survive! So I have to lower the drag to keep it from pulling the poor little lure apart. And I'm thinking, I'm waiting for any moment. Like, usually you have a lure with a big old hook, but this little lure is meant for a little mouth, so it's got a little hook. And so that made things a little more complicated. And but we do somehow get it in the boat. But then my dad goes to unhook it, and somehow with the way the shape of the pike's mouth, he can't actually unhook it. It won't come out. And I'm like, oh my God, the little lure that could. Like, how did this happen? So it actually landed a fish on this tiny lure that it was definitely not. Like, if you want to talk about being outside of your, like, boxing weight class, that's like, oh, I don't know. Who's a really short person? Do you remember the first Space Jam?
Yeah.
Do you remember the little red Monstar?
Yeah.
In the circle? Remember how much shorter he was than the rest of the Monstars?
Yes.
That's the size of fish that was meant to go for. Where one of the bigger Monstars are the ones that bit it. I was like, no! This was meant for the little guy. Please don't
What an
kill him.
analogy.
That's all I can think of. I guess I could have went with David and Goliath, but that's boring. Holy crap, this fish. It's circling, so it has to be near the surface. The problem is that when the rod really bends, I have to hold the trigger to let the line out, and that acts as the drag, so that it can't break the line. But when I do that, obviously it gets to have more slack, or I have to reel back in again. But I feel like I have reeled enough, Mr. Fish, that I should have you by now. I don't want to get impatient. I don't want to get a tangle in my line. That's the or. Oh God, you're deeper.
You sure are.
Ow! I hit my thumb. Oh God, oh God. You can really hear it start twanging when it's about to break. Like that. Oh God. The cable, the heads of cable is so tangled up right now. This is so much longer. Like, even the bike, they wear themselves out and you can pull them in. They have stamina that lasts like maybe a couple minutes tops, but like usually like 30 seconds you've got the fish on the hook. I feel like this game is setting unrealistic expectations.
No.
It was really funny last year. I think I mentioned this as a story. Was that when we were catching smaller fish? Like last year, we were mostly catching bass and not a lot of pike. And so I was expecting bigger fish, and I was just playing this game before we went up. And I kept reeling in the fish like this game, like really hard, really fast. But I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I might have messed up my fishing instincts in the VR game.
Have you seen how big some pike gets? Jay's dad got a pretty big one.
Well, yeah, my dad got a 3-foot one. However, what they're probably referring to is like 5-6 feet, so almost double the length and thickness of that one. And oh yes, believe me, I have dreamed of such a fish. Like I wish. Like my biggest one this year was 32. His was 36, and the biggest I've ever caught ever was 33. And that was a once-in-a-lifetime fish. That was very big and very scary. Which, again, we're using, like, tiny rods with super quality line. And so, it really feels like, hey! Here we go!
Nice.
Hello, you? I'm not sure if I've caught one of you before. You're not the cave one. Oh, I got the lure, too. Thank God. Here. Oh, yeah, no, I did want this one. Let's see. Oliver. Yep, only caught one. 12 kilograms.
That's at like 24 pounds.
Jesus. Okay. I think I catch you like 8 pounds.
Yeah, if you see kilogram, just double it and you get pounds.
Gotcha. Woo! That's more than the lure. And I got to keep the lure. Haha. Making a profit. Okay, well, I got rid of that one. So maybe now I can go and get the cave one. Because now that one's gone. I think I only saw one of those going around. There's one over there. So just reel it real slow like. Real. Ooh, he's going right for it. Oh, I'm a genius. Grab it with your mouth. Grab it with, okay, you leave, but your brother's coming. Grab it with your mouth. Grab it with your mouth. One of you two, grab it with your, yay! Wait, are you, no, you're not. Oh, no. Oh, gentlemen. No, I can't take on both of you. No, but, no,
You can't?
no. Stop chasing. Oh, dear God. And that's time I caught 2 fish.
Why can't you, Jay?
Listen, I remember how much harder the 2 that we caught before of the little fish fought. I don't want to push my luck here. Oh, anyway, this is nice. I will admit.
Jay can't take 2 gentlemen at once.
2 fish. Fish. I was referring to fish.
Mm-hmm.
I was. But they did a good job for trying to keep this very basic compared to the other fishing game that I have played in VR. Like, sitting here reeling this in, this feels right. Very, very nice. Very cozy. I mean, sitting in a giant glow cave, I guess that's a little unrealistic, but you know. The game feel pretty good. Oh my God, you're so far down. You should have a stamina bar. Please come out of the water. But yes, it is nice to be back streaming again, considering the ending of my last stream. Was quite good. It's been a little while.
Yes.
A little extra, honestly, considering the length of said stream that I got to have.
Don't worry about it if you don't know.
Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. It's fine. Though,
If you know, you know.
If the guessing ain't hard, I'll tell you that. Did you tell them what happened?
Depending on what you mean by what.
Remember how we had to look at it frame by frame to figure out what happened?
I don't think we told them.
I will wait then. I will wait. Hopefully,
Might be
by
told
tomorrow.
later.
Maybe
Tomorrow.
Maybe. Tomorrow. We will see. My friend, my compatriot, you are so far down there. How? I have reeled in so much line. Having just did the real thing, I've reeled in like 3 times the line that's between me and you. I know it. You know it. Please get yourself into the boat. Are there any other mini stories I can think of? Saw some birds went around. Saw a fox. We saw an eagle and a loon, which is funny because it's like our national bird and Canada's national bird. So we knew we were between America and Canada. Oh, I never talked about the bass fishermen up there, did I?
I don't know.
So, no. So, okay. When we go to Canada, like I said, we've been going to Canada for like 20 years or something. And so when we go there, and they're usually very polite about it, as Canadians are, but if they learn that we're American, they try to be very poignant about reminding us that we should not pester the bass on spawning while we're fishing. And we don't ever mean to catch a bass, especially because usually when we go, it's the week before the bass season. Where this year we went up right on bass season. And so they're usually like illegal. But in America, you can catch them and put them, and as long as you put them back, you're fine. In Canada, they don't want you to touch them. And, which, is hard because bass are angry as well, just bigger about it. So we got a glimpse of maybe why Canadians really want to remind American fishermen why they want to leave the bass alone. So we're up there, and like I said, the bass fishing just started, and so most people are going for the bass, while we're going for the pike. They're trying to eat the bass. So for us, most fish are untouched. Those poor bass. So you saw the little electric trolling motor in that picture I showed you, and those have autopilot in it, where you can point them in a certain direction. And even when the wind's blowing, it'll automatically turn and keep you going in that direction. That's the one that we have. It's very nice for just floating around the lake and just kind of meandering. The ones that the bass fishermen have, you can give it an exact GPS spot, and it will keep you on that spot forever. It will just keep you there. And so they use that to sit over the nest of a bass that's trying to protect its babies, and then it'll drop down like a worm. And really, just because it's a worm, it's probably not biting the lure because of it being hungry or anything like that. It's probably going for it just to move it out of the out of the nest. There you are. Ooh, it's like a white tiger. Oh wait, what? Did it just become brown?
Oh.
No, but it was white. You saw?
Was it?
Did
I'm blind.
No. Chat, you saw. It went from white to brown. Now it's a normal, isn't it? But it was white.
Is it?
But the other one was like that. It was like that. And now it's like this. What? I'm gonna watch that back. I think this fish just changed colors on me. I know the lighting in here is pretty funny, but still. Well, let's see. Does this tell me that I got?
I think that's water shading.
Yeah, I guess, but it looks like the other one. That's like white. This is like not even any of that anymore. Like if I turn it over, it's not changing. That's weird. But so no, I have one Olivar and one Golvar. All right, well, cool. Thank you much. Boop. Oh, Chamalahongalagungus fish, 10 pounds. In you go. Yeah, and then I get to keep the lure? I did. Cool. Well, I think I got those. I can move on deeper in the cave. Okay, I got 5 more minutes. Okay. And there's more I can explore. Okay, so anyway. So, yeah, they can sit on these beds. But, like, the fish they're not eating it. Like, you've not tricked them into eating food. You are using their instincts of protecting their babies against them. I don't know. That's the kind of fishing that my dad and I want to do, which works out because that's not what we're going for. So it works out very nice that most people aren't even bothering the fish that we want. But okay, yeah. So where I'm going with this, with their obsession with this style of fishing, you know what they were doing this year?
What?
They were sticking underwater cameras in the water, waiting for the fish to bite the lure, and then yelling to their buddy, pull, it's in his mouth. And really, I only felt extremely bad once, like, we saw that, okay, this chair is too far forward, I can't row properly. Be gone, chair. I have rested long enough. Yeah, so they were there in the same spots on multiple days. I'm like, wouldn't you want to find multiple nests? Haven't you already got the fish out of there? What are you doing? So those poor fish are getting bothered for days on end. Is this the first hole I was in? I can't tell. It feels like it. Oh, it looped around. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Touch those. Earl! Okay. All right. I'm not going to play this for one more year, so I'm about to get a little greedy.
Oh, no.
Just a little greedy. I want to go for one sturgeon. You know what's crazy? There's actually a dead sturgeon near the water. It was like a baby one, like not like sturgeons get like pike, like huge pike size. So that was like the first one I ever got to see was this poor dead one. And so I'm excited to see one. But anyway. But yeah, but sticking the cameras in the water, I'm like, okay, maybe that's why the Canadians have taken so much time to remind us, hey, maybe leave the fish alone while they're raising their babies. Because they're like on the St. Lawrence River, and right across their way, they can just see us with our cameras. Like, look at that fish. That's a good fish right there. And I mean, I get it. Like, if your fishing day is more about, like for us, it's about our adventure. We go out, and if you don't really get that many fish, it's still okay because we got to see the area and kind of explore. But if your motivation is to bring a fish home to cook it and, you know, feed your family or your friends on there, and you want to make sure you get a fish, I can still get it. It's just not my style of fishing. But apparently it's a lot of people's style of fishing. So, oh, and there actually
that's how my dad fishes.
Oh, yeah. Goes out, does he have a camera?
Well, no.
You should buy a camera. It's
He
apparently
fly
very
fishes.
expensive. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, that's definitely, I'm trying to eat it off the surface of the water. You're not like, invading its nest like, aha, behold this lure. Yeah, I've actually tried fly fishing. That's a lot of fun. What was I going to say? No, shoot. I can see why they mentioned it to us with the fish on there. Oh, right. Okay, and there's actually, you have a very small chance of actually doing better. Because, like, when you take the bass off the beds, the perch, the little goblin fish, the perch and the sunfish come in and they eat all the babies. But, so apparently, and I don't know which exact breed of bass do this, but there's like a thing in their head where they will by instinct guard the babies for a long time from the period of the spawning. But then once that instinct starts to wear away and new thoughts begin to enter their brain, they start getting hungry. And then they will turn and they try to swallow their babies. And so if you get the fish right around that point more babies will live than you would have otherwise. But of course, timing that's impossible. Ah, sturgeon. Okay.
Unless you were looking at their houses.
Unless you're down there. Maybe that's what the camera is for. She's turned into a werewolf. Throw it in. Save the babies. Save the babies. But anyway, yeah, so I'm talking about the bass fishing from the perspective of a catch and release person. So I don't want to completely throw them under the bus. Because I mean, I would go back, and there are people there catching the perch and filleting them, and I could see them having a really good time, and that's what they were going for, is to come back and be like, I got this fish. Let us have dinner together. Here I am like, haha, I got this fish. Put a little prick in its mouth, and I put it back in the water. And they're like, why? So 2 weeks thereof. Oh wait, no, sturgeon. Oh wait, no, there is no hint on the sturgeon. Right, that's why I haven't caught one.
Yeah.
The found at the bottom of the lake used fish, vitamins, sunfish casting? So can you read this?
No.
Okay. I don't know what that says. Like it was thrown in the water. What do you mean? Take that back. Okay, anyway. Yeah, in my defense, it was a different boat. Oh, what's that in there? Like a beehive? I'll be back, surgeon. What's in this hole? Is it a bat? Maybe just a rock. I think it might just be a different colored rock. Yes. Got it. Any sturgeon down there? No? I'll back up then. Alright. Well, with the power of deduction, I am sure I can figure out how to get esturgeon. Like that big one right there. I just need to read the lures. Wait, I know. Obviously. It's got to be. You know what? Put that there. I tried the salmon earlier. I already tried that. Okay. Can I? No? 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 Aw. Oh well. Ow. Okay, so not the sandwich. Pololu. Need some shiny in your boat. Especially made for fish of prey. I always thought that sturgeon were bottom feeder, but they are way too big to be complete bottom feeders. So maybe that's it. Separately real rubber fish. Makes it trickiest predator prey. Rod. Hey, please stop throwing shit in the lake. Nah, where I can get it back. Bait for a fish of prey who hunts in vegetation. I think those hunt. Well, there's no vegetation here, so I guess that wouldn't be it. Alright, so I would have to guess. It's gotta be one of the more expensive ones if it's like a cool. So maybe it is this. Alright. I'll try this. Whoops. Alright, so can I get you to come up from the deep? Is that a whoop thing? Watch out. Whoops. Oh, sorry. That's you. I wonder if I could just like, yeah!
Are you doing it?
I don't think so.
Are you winning, son?
I'm doing my father proud. Yeah! No? Okay, it's in the water. Oh no! The scale! Wait, it floats? It might, nope, it's gone. So, that was not one for Gomez. Okay. There you go. Sorry. Being kind of loud, by the way, which might be due to the waterfall, as they tend to do. Oh yeah, doing the waterfall is like higher, louder than most things. Okay.
Oh yeah. No, I'm mute here.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
No, I said just that I'm here. I'm just, you know.
Uh-oh,
They try to ask if I'm muted.
I missed
Do you
that.
want me to turn it down?
I think. There we go. I think I got it. There you go. Silent waterfall.
Oh, it's 10:06.
Yes. Don't worry.
Ba
I'll
ba
get this
ba
to work very quickly.
ba ba ba.
Baba. You know, there's actually musky fishing. You can do this.
No. Are you not hearing that, Jay?
No. Why am I not hearing?
I'm hearing ha ba ba.
How often?
Just now, several. There.
You're still hearing a bop? Oh, hey, I got one.
Ha. You know what I'm meaning, but with ha ba ba.
Yeah, you're hearing the dog. Habapa.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay, Chad also hears it.
Do they hear this?
No.
This? This?
No.
Is it playing now?
No.
Okay. I don't know what button I would have pushed to do that. What is... Oh, God, it's going. It's having that sturgeon, unfortunately.
It's almost like, is it just me hearing it, or is it actually playing? The eternal question.
Oh, okay, okay. But it's not, like, still playing.
It's not still playing, no.
Okay, okay. That's good. Give it up.
Hey.
I did not eat my lure. Wait, it's a... Oh. No, it's one of the early, baby fish. That's okay. So. Will that work again?
Having fun.
Oh, God. No, not you. No. Oh, it was working. It was working. Look, it's right there.
I see it. I see it. Somehow. It's working.
Come on, you. I'm going down deeper. Come on, get back up here. Ah, you son of a fish. Come on. Can you guys believe that I do VR streams partly as exercise? Uh-oh. Wait, why is it?
No.
Oh. I got a can. Yeah. There you go. Very nice sense. No, then come back. Get back up here. Look at it. Look at it. It's so good. No. I do it slowly and rhythmic.
But why?
Because I want one. Uh-oh. What? Oh, God. Have I found the strat just to collect trash for money? Because there's 29 more dollars. Sturgeon! Come back! Or make thyself known. It's beautiful. No, not you. No. Not
Yes.
yours. Not yours. Man. Come on. Maybe because I can't see it anymore. I'm gonna go chase it down. Come on. They're really easy to spot. They're huge. Yeesh. Yoo-hoo. Oh, see some down there. That was like a big tail, I think. Oh, there's one. There's one for sure. Okay. Hey! Do you like cheese? Oh, there's cheese. No, stop running. Stop running away. Fish. I apologize.
Do you?
I do. Sturgeon! It's awesome! But yeah, so apparently muskie are so big they don't really have fear, like they're not usually like hunted. So they will actually like bite if you do this, and I'm like, oh god, what if they pull you in? Will I ever try it? No, I think I'm good. Unfortunately, like big musky fishing is like you go for like a couple of weeks and no, it's not for you. Get out of here, man. That one fish was coming up though. It looked like he was working.
You're addicted, Jay.
Just, cause I know I'm.
You're not denying it.
I know I'm not gonna play it again for a while. And the cave was cool. We got a lot of cool, neat fish, but sturgeon are so big. That sounds crazy. You think you'll try noodling? Whatever it's called? Noodling. I'm not really familiar with that. What is that? A type of fishing? Or are you talking to somebody in the chat?
Jay called fishing gambling, so we already know he's addicted.
No! Yeah, I talked to my mom about going to a casino. Search it. Yoo-hoo!
And?
Bitch! Hey, bitch! Bitch! Oh, and she agreed that no, she and I should never go to a casino unless we could, like, leave our wallet at home, let someone else drive us there, and we only go with a set amount of money so that we cannot do anything else. Fish! I see you! Oh, it's making me nauseous! Fish! Come on! I saw it! Your brother was all like, ooh, shit, look at that lure. And you're all like, no, I refuse. Come on. So I got this for you. It's like $30. Oh, no. Oh, I got a pocket watch. That's not
Nice.
a fish. Oh, is this to tell me what Saps, what time is it?
Oh, it's like 10 past 10. Actually, it's like 13 past 10, but you know.
No, but pretty close to the time on this watch.
Yeah.
So this might be a reminder of maybe that I should leave this fish alone, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Might
That was
be.
$7.
Nice.
Get back here! Come on! Zoom! I'm gonna hook you by hitting you with the lure. Come here! No, it's not for you!
I think this is doing something to you, Jay.
It is not! They're giving a dang hint. Like not even like a thing. You know what a fishing magazine would do, Saps?
What?
It would list what kind of fish it's made for.
Mm-hmm.
People know what a sturgeon is. A slackjaw doesn't exist. Come on. Wiggly. Oh, I see you turning. No? Are you all like, I don't give a shit, that was a lie, and no one really loves you? Alright. I guess that's true. You'll never have it. I see you down there. Come on. Oh, you're so close. Oh, what's this? Oh, no! Wait, no, the big one got it. I think. No, it didn't. The little one did. No. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. No, big fish grab it too. No, big fish grab it too. Little fish, stop running. Let him on. There's enough room on this ride.
At this rate, Jay will be too tired to stream this week. Yeah.
Hey, I get lots of breaks this week. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
I do.
What do you mean?
I do.
What do you mean? We don't know that.
No, I guess I don't. But you never know what life will... Oh, it's back. Ah. Wait, what's happening down there? Oh no, I think they're both on. No, it's just a little one. You know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna let you go. I'm not going to fight a tiny fish, you bitch. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to pack up the catch and release game. It's all good. Thank you for coming for this one. You'll have to join me in Minecraft. I will hopefully get on at some point. I look forward to it. But yeah, Zaps, I guess I'll just be done for the catch and release part now. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
No more catch and release. Nope.
Never.
Nope. Can't think of it. At least not for tonight. No more for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But
On stream.
Maybe. Oh God.
Yes, Jay.
Don't worry about it.
I saw it.
You didn't see it.
I
didn't
saw
see
it. I'm
You
seeing
didn't see
it.
Oh, is it what? What are you talking about?
Stop showing up.
Just give me one round. Though, can you change the music?
By that, do you mean turn it off?
Well, if you can bring out something, there's no music in this game, so you put on whatever you want. I'll leave it up to you.
Is this fine?
Yes, perfect. Oh.
Haha, see, I'm better.
It's really neat that they can hit out your own block.
This isn't the mansion.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, I thought that it was. Huh? Not low enough.
Ah.
Cause you know on stream,
Jay?
there's no way. Yeah?
Oh yeah. You see, Gomez, what Jay is doing is having fun at my expense.
just for a couple. This is not going to be more than like 10 minutes, I swear.
Oh, it's me alt tabbing.
Oh! Uh-oh.
You found it.
Alt tabbing.
So is it just binded to alt on your end?
No, it's bounded to Alt 1 on mine. So it must be a difference in our keyboards.
Maybe.
Oh. Okay, give me that. So, this is part of my daily routine. Well, not every other day for exercise.
Mm-hmm. Well, that just happened.
Now listen, it's actually really hard
It's actually.
to get it to where you are killing them faster than they spawn.
Granted, I had a bit of a worse layout than this, but you know.
Yeah. This is the main one that I play because it's the most fun. Okay. Lost control of that. Could I just have like 2 of those?
One of those. Yes.
Oh god. No. Oh god.
Jesus.
Really wish that thing would pop up where I could make it all go away.
Ah. 93.
That's pretty good. Wow. No?
And you keep going?
No. I did that by instinct. If you could pop, no. Here. No.
Buddy.
I didn't pay them. I swear. Thank you. Anyway. So eventually I need to get back because this is gonna be part of my. Oh, I got it again. Give it. Anyway. I'm gonna have to bring it back as part of a Beat Saber night. It would be fun.
Yeah.
Have you not seen Mercy Kill? Yeah, fair enough. Oh, okay. But yes, anyway, thank you for indulging my insanity. Here, it's that one. So yeah, we will see you tomorrow for some Minecraft hardcore.
Minecraft hardcore.
Yeah, oh god.
Who lives, who dies.
Ooh, who would ever know? And then, what is it? How was it when the ramen schedule was made?
Then it is Wednesday, which is no, it's Wednesday tomorrow, so that's Minecraft. Then it's break nights.
Oh, yep, that's right.
And then it's a speedrun of Shantae.
Oh, right. Wander's gonna do that. Oh, hey. Hello. Good to see you. Oh. I was touched by the butterfly. Oh, shit. I like got you hold my hand still and you no? Come on. Yeah. Well, that's really cool. And then Saturday is I was finding
Platinum randomizer.
Yes, Turtle will be very happy we're doing their work on that.
More specifically, the map randomizer.
And yes,
Which is gonna be a first for us. You do know the rules of that one, right?
and so do I. Oh wait, do I?
Yes.
Mostly that you have to find all of the gyms and beat them in order, and then the Elite Four, and then the champion.
Yes.
Oh god. Yes, that will be very interesting. And then Sunday is
Grace or what's the other one? Federation Force. All depending
that's it.
on the availability.
right. Come on, one in each hand. No. You sure? They're very inviting.
So don't say that.
The most epic music butterfly catching ever. Okay, yes, so we'll see you for then. And okay. Anyway,
Now, Jay.
have a good night. Yes. Yes.
Would you believe it that this is not Kingdom Hearts music?
Oh, so that means it's the game that they also did music for. Shoot. What you told me
It
it
is-
was.
There are two different games that they usually made music for. It is not Mario and Luigi.
Oh, that was what I was thinking of. Though. Thank you.
It's Xenoblade.
Ah, that makes sense.
You did it. For like a second.
That's fine. That's all I need.
But you did it.
Come on, Daniel. Yes. End this before I become obsessed.
Oh, I'm the one that ended it for you.
Oh yeah.
You should maybe say that.
No, I just came up with that now because I didn't want to.
Ababa.
Ababa. Cool. Oh, I should say it back here as well. I am a Disney princess. Yes, where good things happen, but in very chaotic stories.
Ababa.
I would wear a brown dress.
Ababa.
Papa. Anyway, good night. See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.